Alrighty, here we go.
For all the demon lords.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Disney Dungeons and Dragons. I'm your Dungeon Master, August Schmidt. With me, as always, are the intrepid and amazing Imagineers of Dizania. Wave hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hello.
Last we saw our incredible Imagineers. I'll think of better alliterations in a moment. You guys went through Magencia with a fury. As you all were able to find your way to the various bars, seeking information, swindling and bravading your way into the information you needed, tracking down the way into the sewers, stealthing your way down, invisibly hiding in the spiked walls. All of you were able to wait just perfectly for the moment to, end quote, strike down the monster that you found there. And with some impressive hold monsters and some terrifying and gross, truly, attacks from all of you, this thing was gone in less than 15 seconds. Yeah.
Wow, that actually puts it in perspective.
Yeah.
Sweet combat.
The equivalent of just kicking it while it's down. And as
Eat
we...
it before it eats us. All the while.
I did before D2. Pea soup. As you all are standing here, it is dark in here. You have found there is a giant, like, mine shaft upwards. Riot, you are currently covered in blood with a clown nose that you found on. I can't do it with the straight face. Rapunzel, you have found the book from a hidden wall, actually, that you put into your bag. And John Smith, your size has now come down, and you feel the confusion completely off. You feel fine now. And Meg, you are using your pendant to gain back a spell slot. Excellent.
And I'm going to suddenly remember there were words that I actually recognized in a language that I can read out of, and I'm going to get the book back out of the bag.
Maybe don't read things out loud from a strange book.
Oh, I'm not going to read them out loud. I'm going to sound it out in my head, obviously.
That's so much safer.
Summon
Do you
demon.
not read books? How do you learn things? Oh, that explains a lot.
I read books, I just don't read books of suspicious origin.
How do you find
How
out
do
what
we
your
track
enemies
the
are doing?
things of suspicious origin?
Also, that was kind of like rude for you guys.
P-
to be like, I
PSA
read
kids.
shit. I'm literally.
Read books.
I only started learning to read like 2 years ago.
Good for you.
Yeah, someone forgot they were supposed to teach me.
I'm sorry, I was busy. Besides, I thought Ryder was doing that.
Yeah, but he likes to focus on money and daring do.
So you're an accountant. It's good.
Who also likes fairy tales. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Alright.
so weird. Okay.
I sure don't say like I'll say you're
I'm like,
standing
oh, right,
kind of
the
like
demon
in the
book.
carnage, just like, oh yeah, interesting. So like I feel like education is an important backbone of our society.
Yeah, just look at me. Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna try reading it. Reading what it says on the cover. You said that's not an abyssal.
Yes.
Then maybe we should take that to like a priest or something.
Oh, we need to.
Well, what are you talking about?
Rapunzel and John, you share that subtle look of like.
Right. Yeah,
In
that's a
other
great
words,
idea.
I don't think I'm a vegetarian anymore.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we should go to the temple.
Which might be a problem, right?
So yeah, I want to read it real quick.
Raya, I will say this. You, it is delicious to you now. With the madness of the lair that has affected you, your stomach, has never had meat,
Oh, you're
and
gonna have
B,
it worse.
so
you have been chewing a bunch of raw meat for the past half hour.
And it was like rotting.
No, it's not rotting.
No,
Like
you said that
You
He was
described
rotting.
it as like a rotting corpse that he was inhabiting.
Well, let me put it this way. This is going to sound really gross, but this is why I was describing in the first place. Raya, it was fresh when you were chunking it off.
Oh.
This was not, like, bad. It just smelled bad and looked bad. Like, what you found right is upon eating this creature, it's an important information to know. It had a fully formed body, if that makes sense. Even though it looked mismanaged, mangled, and gross, this thing, whatever it was fully sentient and thus delicious to you. But you are starting to feel the biggest case of Montezuma's revenge. Full bad Taco Bell you've probably ever felt in your existence.
That's amazing.
I don't regret a thing though.
The double dragon.
Double dragon. You're all standing there. Rapunzel's starting to read the book.
Only the cover. Only the cover.
Only
I'm not
the cover.
opening it here.
Rapunzel, the cover seems to be writ in a, how do I want to put this? An older common, but still ye old common, right?
Yes.
But it's not really the cover. It's more that inside cover. What you see is there is a note just basically stamped into the leather.
Property of Madison Library. Sorry.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Magencia Library. I did it wrong.
Property of Yinogu. Yinogu.
One word? Or one name?
One word, yeah. That's why I'll say it takes you a bit of time. It's like, what is this? Oh, it's like a name kind of vibe.
Oh.
Old
Nice.
English comment, or excuse me, not English, old comment, like, Yinogu, it like, you are sounding out and you're kind of realizing, like, it's probably said as it sounds, right? Like,
I'm going to be like, do you think that thing's name was Yinobu?
Is that a name? Could we like roll history checks on it?
yeah,
or
roll history
something?
checks. I like it.
Okay, that's a 17 plus. Where's my phone? In my purse. That is where I have Rapunzel's sheet.
Can I borrow your dice tray?
Sure.
Oh, not bad.
6.
16 for John Smith.
Cool. I have a synth 20.
I think I got higher
16,
than that.
synth 20.
And then, oh my goodness, I'm hitting my phone. Okay. I got a 17 plus 6, 23.
23.
Nice.
Well done. Sorry,
Five.
guys.
Guys, I'm the actual Murph of the party.
Megan.
Sorry.
Shout out to Brian Murphy.
Meg.
So wait, if we're sitting in this position, does that mean I'm the alley?
Currently, yes. No, but Meg, you know who is kind of slipping your mind as you're now starting to really, really look at the claws and go like, I could make a great necklace out of that.
Do you want help? Do you want them?
I got it.
I don't know why that's happening.
And our chat says, Imagineers, remember, never trust the farm cat.
What?
That's an important thing right now.
All right.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you.
Never trust
But
the
you're
farm
here,
cat.
so it's not you.
Wait, if you're here, who's the one viewer?
Oh my
That's the
goodness.
best. No, thank you, chat. Remember, you guys can participate. This is fun. So, gang. Deep underground in Magencia.
Wait,
What?
so what did the history check do for...
Oh, excuse me. Synth 20. Right, sorry.
For
I got
everyone who's not me.
23?
Yes, 17 plus 6.
Rapunzel, on a 23, unfortunately not having much knowledge in this, it definitely sounds demonic and fiendish. Probably the name of this thing.
We learned its name!
You
baby.
learned its name.
Yeah.
Good job, everyone.
There
Is that
we
a
can...
name?
Yeah.
Potentially.
Most
Do you think it
creatures
could
do.
read this?
Everything.
Okay, I'm gonna
John, on
put
a
it back in my bag.
15,
16.
16, you're also getting that same vibe of, like, you've maybe, like, heard enough. And Rapunzel, it is that same, like, vibe, unfortunately, because the one who could have probably gotten it really well rolled the worst.
Yep.
For most of you,
Could
it is that, like,
Be like a...
yeah, it's definitely the name. Like,
Do you
If
have
it's Swedish,
advantage?
could it
Could
be
I
like a
retcon my
religion
number
check?
and
'Cause
give
it's
a help
like
action?
from like Hells or something?
no, because
Okay.
this is more just like, hey, did Hades ever bring this up?
Oh, fair.
And,
Can I retcon my number and give it as a help action?
because you hit a 20, sure.
Yo,
give it.
that was
I'll say that that's a good. I usually don't like retconning
still
rolls.
not great.
It's
That's only a 9.
9. You know, you might have been a demon lord name.
Okay, that was probably the thing that we just killed.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you for trying. I just don't have a great history modifier.
He's all good.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Whoops.
Whoops. Whoops, we killed the demon
I
lord.
think that we might want to leave this place and probably go to the temple first. Actually,
yeah.
or do we want to try and track them? Because we do think that the people they took down here recently left.
Let's try and track him for a little
Okay.
bit. If
And
it leads
we
us
should
up,
So let's go to the
probably
shaft.
find someone from the Royal Guard to start investigating these tunnels if we're gonna head off in a different direction.
That's a good
Yep.
And
idea.
if someone's investigating, can I have a quick question? Because I know in the real world, in the United States, cannibalism isn't illegal, but the process of getting it is. Is cannibalism illegal in Desanya?
Okay, but it's a demon lord. It's not like
yeah,
I
it's
know.
not human.
I don't think demon lords have rights in Desanya.
I
I'm
don't
also trying to
think
cover up the name of the imagined.
Raya,
You know what we could
It
do?
may
Just
not
not talk
be-
about it.
cool, just not to talk about it. Yeah. I'd
Okay.
say that's a general, there is a bit of a no-no upon eating other sentient beings. It's not something that Desanya has looked favorably on.
Okay.
It's why Zootopia actually exists. It's that, like, we're not food for each other or you. We are intelligent life. So it may not look great to have been chewing on this
Yeah, so
thing.
we'll just
We'll just hush hush.
Having
So
not
I go
been...
over. Is there like any other swords laying
Can
on the
we
ground?
like clean up her mouth?
I'm good.
I mean, you're all covered in enough guts because you were fighting this thing, so you could even
I go
play
and I
that
take my
off.
sword and I start hacking at the area where my mouth was. So it looks
Okay.
like a sword.
So it doesn't look like bite marks, is what she's saying.
On the corpse.
It takes like a half hour, but eventually all the bite marks look like really,
Okay,
really
while
bad
she's
sword
doing
wounds.
that, can I go over to the shaft and I want to try like perception to see if I notice any trails or any sort of mechanism that maybe could have been used to take the circus performers up out of there.
Excellent. Yes, go ahead and roll
I don't
an
think they were
investigation.
taking up my guy.
Oh, it can't be perception.
No, this is investigation.
Dang it! When it's morph, it's
I
always
can also
perception.
roll
When it's
investigation,
Rapunzel, it's
though.
always investigation. I will help you.
Oh, okay. Because I actually have good investigation.
And I don't. I have a +1.
Yeah, I've got a 0 to investigation.
Seriously,
The
Mark
box to do
has a
is
+10 to
getting
investigation. He
good.
always asks for perception. I have a
I know.
+8, I think, to perception. He always asks for investigation.
Perception is to see if you're looking for things in particular. You're
I'm rolling
investigating.
really badly tonight. The higher one was a 13.
Oh.
13.
Oh, you
Meg,
rolled bad.
definitely looks like more magic was used here.
Like teleportation magic or just like...
Or like just magic, because there's no ropes, pulleys, or anything.
I mean, they wouldn't
Or
have
if something
crafted it
came
with just
down to pick
levitation, right?
up,
Why?
and it's like something comes down and just goes up, because there's nothing really down here.
So if we go up, we might then see like what's at the top.
Come on in. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome. Hello. Hello. So
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
This is Shelby. Sorry.
Nice to meet you,
Hi,
Shelby.
Shelby.
Nice to meet you, Shelby. I am August, and of course, for our students, I'm August Schmidt, the DM. This is Adrian, Megan, Eleanor, and Mason, respectively playing Rapunzel, Meg, Raya, and John Smith. Feel free, guys, you can make yourself some mixtures. We had a lot of fun. We've made ourselves what's the Corona, is Sprite and Grape Fanta mixed in with your choice of citrus. We also have, you discover the colors of the wind, where you can take kind of all the citrus drinks all together. You can make the Wonder Boy, where you can take the
And
orange
I can get
soda
the
ice
ice cream
cream
for
and
you.
make a float out of yourself. You can rim it in a syrup if you want. Go wild. It's for everyone.
You forgot the Arabian Night.
Oh, and the Arabian Night, where you can take lemonade Sprite, and then you take a shot glass of either just a syrup or even just some of the cranberry ginger and do a drop in.
Okay.
We have fun.
Awesome.
I should have brought my dice roll for you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. I can borrow dice trays from across the room.
We've got dice
They're
trays.
allowed.
We have dice
Share-
trays on.
sharing is
Dice.
fair-
Ooh.
She got one. You guys
Like sheep. That was.
And I also
Keep this one.
Take a crack.
I bought him a Wormwood Gaming
What?
I bought him a dice tray.
Okay, you know that we
I bought her a
all-
lightsaber, so.
Hey,
Okay, that's
good stuff.
okay.
Good stuff.
Equal exchange.
So this is love.
You guys can pull them out and look at them if you want. They're
Wait, am I
pretty
those are so
This is
cool.
perfect though.
They're gemstones.
Beautiful. What?
They're
Oh, let me
gemstones.
see. Oh, sorry.
Like,
I didn't know.
I have no
Sorry.
idea.
Oh,
You're
okay,
good,
what's
no,
yours?
that's, those look
Many
really good.
They're
Stunning.
gemstones.
Quartz?
I don't know.
What
I have no
gemstone? Do you think it's clear quartz
I have no
Probably.
idea.
Might be.
or opalite? 'Cause
Something
opalite's
decently-
That would be
To make it
pretty
into
dang
opalite.
expensive if they were opalite.
They were 89.
They were only 89.
Oh,
so-
they
Ooh, yeah.
might have been.
Makes sense though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Dang, you're
Here's what I'll say
I
then.
almost spent. I
Uh,
basically spent $200 on him.
Yeah,
for
On a
our
real
um,
good lightsaber.
I hope so.
we were just right. Excuse me.
Girl,
So
you are amazing.
Rapunzel and Meg
Yes, sorry.
though
Paying attention.
So
It
it's
is
that
just-
there was magic to get them up the shaft, and so there might be a trail to pick up top.
maybe, but right now this is just an
I
empty
can
mine
run
shaft
to the
now.
top.
Yes,
We're
you
gonna-
I am going to run to the top.
Ah, monks.
We're very
Yeah.
Oh, but you gotta roll investigation then.
Well, yeah, but at least I can
You
run to
want
the
to get
top.
in front
and I
of
can be
anyone.
up there.
So
No, it's
here's
fine.
what we're gonna do. Rapunzel, because you can run up walls, I guess.
Yeah, or something, you know.
Anime style.
Oh, I can do that too. No, wait, no. I'm
Are
not
you
high
high enough level?
I don't think
Because
you're
you're
on
multi-class.
because you are a multi-class.
You told me last time that I leveled up.
And I
Raya,
forgot to level myself up.
are you?
Surprise,
Raya's
surprise.
now at level
I
15.
leveled up.
Yeah, I'm only level 14
They fought
right
something very intense.
Ooh.
Hold
I
on.
do something that
You're
exciting.
close to.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh
you're
no,
close to.
I'm
Honestly,
never salty
it
about
was a
level ups.
lot
Don't
of
worry.
You missed the most perfect
was the
boss
best
fight
combat
ever.
We'll get
ever.
there,
And
we'll
the
get
best
there, we'll
part
get
ever.
there.
Even
And
more.
We'll get
this
there.
is coming from someone who hates combat.
I'm
It
sure
was
Dumbo will
beautiful.
hear about it when
was
we find
stunning,
him.
And we curb stomped something into existence, and we.
Rapunzel,
Yeah, I
as
like
you run straight up the mine shaft,
Yes.
defying all physics.
Yes.
I'll even flavor it though as you have your
Use
hair,
my
you're
hair,
able to like
yeah.
flick it, grab the roots, grab the rock. As you make it all the way to the top,
Mhm.
you
See
find
anything?
a wooden door, or rather, I should say, like what seems to be a double wooden trap door
Oh,
that is
interesting.
blocking the way to the open air.
Okay.
It does seem to be locked and from the other side right now.
Okay, I have an
Gotta
idea
hit
for
it.
that.
What?
I'm gonna toss up my powder horn, full of black powder. Just like, see if you can blow the lock.
John, you toss up the powder horn, it goes up, comes down.
Yeah.
Rapunzel, you are actually
Yeah.
very, very, very,
That's
very
kinda
high
what I
up.
figured.
So, but you can run all the way
Wait,
back
how
down.
many feet up is this lock?
Rapunzel, running straight, it took you a good, like, almost 40 seconds to run up.
Even with me
Oh
like
my.
full dash.
Well, but is
and-
that an Eldritch blasting range? How many feet?
No, not
Oh.
legit. You guys did go
120 feet?
deep
Hear
underground
me out,
of
we could
Magencia.
just
Yeah, we
go
did.
the way we came.
Yeah, but that could take. We spent a good hour.
You guys did spend a good long time
That's the
going
problem.
through.
So we might lose a trail.
Yeah, we went.
So can you shoot the lock?
What I'm thinking is, so like, is there a lock on this side? Or
No,
like,
it's on the other
The
side.
lock is on the other side. There is
Okay.
like enough of that seam where Rapunzel, like, kind of like hanging on ceiling and wall, you can see a seam and
So
get the
there
feeling
is
of
stuff for me to be hanging onto, so I am staying up there.
it's enough because this isn't
Okay.
like a well-crafted shaft of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
earth. Like there's rock and
Awesome.
root. There's a
Okay.
lot going on here.
Then can I try something?
Yes, you may.
Could I try to fasten my hair to a root or something that might be able to support my weight? And can
we climb up your hair?
I try and just frick? It's not gonna be 70.
It's no,
70
yeah,
feet.
well,
If it's not long enough for it,
I thought you were gonna like full Rapunzel it.
That would be
See-
awesome.
See,
But
what
no,
I'm thinking is like you can use my powder horn and put some powder like around the hinges and
Okay.
just blow it.
With what? I mean,
Yeah.
wait.
wait. No, I like this. This
Can I
Flint-
actually produce fire?
Flintlock, sparks.
I've given you guys a puzzle. I'm interested to see how you solve it. This
I
is fun.
texted you, by the way.
I
Oh,
can
yes.
do thaumaturgy. I can light a small fire.
There we go.
There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna
Sure.
run all. So I have thaumaturgy, which can light small fires, and so I'm going to run all the way back down, get his powder horn, and do what he says.
You could even jump down with your feather volley. So
That's
Rapunzel
true.
just like
Yeah.
swings down on her hair. Boom, 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 boom. Runs back up. Boom, 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 boom. Like it's kind of scary. You guys see like Rapunzel? It's like a spider just down with her hair and then back up as she runs back.
That looks fun.
Yes. Rapunzel,
Mhm.
you can set the powder.
And it's 30 feet range with thaumaturgy. I guess I don't
Yes.
actually know. I would have assumed, but
Mhm.
okay, good. Then I'm going to be 30 feet away so that I don't get fire in my face. And I'm going to try that.
Rapunzel, it works.
Okay.
You feel boom, boom.
Thank you for the
I need a dexterity saving throw as the doors are about to topple in
okay.
on you.
I can do that. I've got advantage.
You do have really good dex.
I've
And you guys would be fine because you can
I
hear
got
it and
that
just
one
step
and a
out.
7 plus.
You have evasion though, right?
Yeah.
I have evasion.
You do have evasion.
Okay,
But
and my
sounds
saving
so-
throw is plus 9, so I got a 16.
A
Plus
16.
evasion.
Well done.
Ooh, that was sketch. I'm like, oh,
It's
I'm
not a hard DC. You fling out of the way. Boom, 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 boom. You guys kind of hear that.
Watch out!
Boom! Slam. Giant wood and metal doors fall to the ground.
It worked.
Rapunzel,
Alright.
you look up and out. It is now almost midday.
Okay, then.
And by midday, this is not because you guys entered in around 11 o'clock in the morning. You're now looking at a good 1:30.
Okay, are
Alright.
we in an open space? Like, is there a lot of buildings close by, or can you see
Wait,
for
did
a
we
while?
make it up?
Ways?
We need some rope or something.
As you come out, what you see, Rapunzel, is the landscape around you is all grass. What you think, and as you are able to look, it's not far enough away. You are actually on the other side of the river border of Magencia.
Interesting.
As Magencia has grand rivers that flow around it, you think, because again, you were already near enough to these port sides, that whatever tunnel system took you down, it was just enough outside the Magencian border, probably to avoid suspicion or other magical use, right? It helps not to have a secret lair underneath a major city where you're gonna have magic people living there. So Rapunzel, you're not far enough away, though, from Magencia, but you're just enough outside the border.
Okay, so we have been able to figure out that they use magic to get to the top of this shaft, and now I'm wondering, is there an area of grass that kind of looks trampled, as if a lot of people were moved through this
Yeah.
area?
Go ahead and make me an investigation check as you look
Oh,
around.
dang it. That's a dirty 20. I rolled a 19. I only have a
Dirty
plus
20.
1.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like there was a bunch of people here at one point. Like, it's hard to tell because the ground here is very matted.
Okay.
But what you're also noticing is there seem to be other, like, larger shrubbery around the area, probably to conceal if people were looking across the river,
Right.
or because this is not on any sort of general footpath. There are about 5 major bridges out of Magencia. You're not close to any of them, right? You're all the way on that southern side, away from even the close. But yeah, there does seem to be enough of what you could call a trail, but it doesn't seem to lead far, as eventually it does seem to go off almost very sporadically. It doesn't look like there was any one
It looks
set
like they spread
path.
out.
Yes.
Crap.
Raya, as you are sitting down in the mine shaft, you feel the pit in your stomach
Oh,
unloosen
no.
too fast. What do you do?
Okay, hopefully at the moment, am I near any... The body remains.
Yes.
I keep the body remains.
You all up and out.
For context,
As our
I got
vegetarian,
put with a fun little... oh no, here, I'll let the DM explain it.
Raya, having been a vegetarian your whole life and having a madness infect your mind to crave meat, and having eaten raw meat that you've never had for the first time in your life, all comes out.
Oh no.
And the worst part, Raya, is because of the madness still implanted in your mind, you could go for seconds.
It's okay coming back up. Disgusting.
As
Oh, that's only
Meg, you say this as you wrap another layer of skin into like a hat.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Um,
We both got
afflicted
mad.
with madness.
There is a
I am
madness,
craving for human
there was a
sentient
madness
flesh.
magical
I'm not
effect,
eating it.
and two of
And
the
she
party
wants to
members
wear her
failed
enemies.
spectacularly
I
around
love
it. These were not my
I failed
choices
like a
again.
nat one
These are
on the way
rolls you
down.
actually make for the certain type of creature they fought.
Nice.
Rapunzel, you are up. John, you're
I'm looking
watching
at the
this
vomit
just like
a little too close.
Raya's just like heaving, and Meg's just slowly like knitting a hat.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna run back down. And I'll
As I look at that, I like
I'll
rip
tell
off.
us the,
We'll get to you in a second. You're ready.
As I look at my puke, I actually rip off
No.
instead of my teeth.
No, you
My
don't.
hands, I rip off another piece of
Oh,
the
no.
creature.
Oh,
Eleanor.
No,
No.
Greg will be like, no, that's gross.
You just
No.
throw it. Come on.
You literally just made yourself sick.
Eleanor, it's only when
the
you're
party
hungry.
stops,
That's the
like-
thing.
The party like is gonna stop you from actively
Yeah.
continuing to,
Okay.
because anyone can realize, okay, she's not
She's not okay.
okay.
Yeah.
This isn't right. Right, who's very well put together is suddenly like an animal. Like she needs help.
Okay. So I'm going to relate to everyone what I saw, and I'm going to present options. I can't get any of you guys up there. If you wanted to, you could use 2 spells to do your door thing, but I don't think you have a lot of spells.
I say we head back to the city, get the Royal Guard to investigate whatever's going on with this,
And we
because
stop
our
the-
job is Demon Lords, and the one here is dead.
That's
I say
fair.
we move on to the next part of our job.
Okay.
That's fair.
Then let's go back out the sewer. I'm
Just told
gonna
about
take
that
that away from her.
You take Rapunzel takes it away. Just in like a very
I'm gonna take
No,
that back.
no,
I'm going to give it to Dumbledore when we find him again.
yes, Rapunzel, Rayfordham. I will make a check for
Or
that.
give it to our Loxodon friend.
To be like, hey,
I'm sorry,
sorry,
I'm
I'm
a family.
I know, I'm saying I'm going to give it to him when we find him.
You guys can head and trek back through the sewers.
And can
You
we
don't
do
even have to be
quickly?
stealthy. It's that
Yeah.
like on the way
Everything's
down,
dead.
you didn't know
That's
it
scared
was
us.
a straight shot. It was just really long, and you
Yeah.
had to be careful of these iron spikes in the ground.
We're
Is
not
anyone supervising me as we're walking back?
Yes.
Yes, we're making
We're
sure
all
he's.
watching you.
I want
Any-
to lick the spikes again!
No.
No.
Raya's just going insane. Like, let me lick him.
Again, it's
Come
not that
on!
you are constantly hungry. It's just
Let me
when
in!
you're hungry, you want meat.
I do want meat.
But you're not hungry right now.
No, not
Who's
really.
hungry after you puke?
I am.
Well, I mean, when you do vomit,
Bonk.
you
I know, but
Yeah.
usually you just like call it
That
out.
just smacks Raya upside the
That's the-
Where's your cane? I need to beat you with
Depends
your
on
own
it.
cane when
Yeah,
you're
I
like,
know.
After
No!
after only about 40 minutes,
Okay.
about 2 o'clock-ish, you guys find the sewer. Rapunzel, the no body of that initial guard that you took out is gone. You maybe assume like a companion of its took it, right?
The gnolls who came out.
The gnolls who
probably.
came out.
Mhm.
And you don't know where they are. But again, to the right where you guys came from, there's an expansive sewer. It's like enough to tell it winds, it does its thing.
Yeah, let's not.
Who knows what came that way?
Huh.
You guys head out of these sewers. Now that you're above ground, you're back in Magencia. What's the plan?
Looking
We
for the
should go
closest
back-
guard.
oh.
Maybe.
Well, I was gonna say we can go back to get our horses because then we can go find Sarabi
Yeah.
and Alice
Yeah.
and
Let's
just
do that.
talk directly to the head of the
Okay.
guard.
So let's travel as fast as we can, all together.
Back to the
All
pub
right.
where we stashed our horses.
Okay.
As you are heavy hoofing it, pun intended, back to the stables, we are going to cut.
Here we go. We're gonna find
See
out.
what's
what
what up
happens.
with you.
Loxodon friend.
Yay.
It has been an interesting day. You wake up, and what you're noticing first of all is again, they offered you all the Imagineers were able to find just that room where you guys were initially boarding. Upon awaking, you are able to immediately see though that all of the other Imagineers had left their rooms.
Here's a little bit. Just like,
And upon quickly checking like some of the sundial and like other just like rudimentary clock around, it's almost like 10 in the morning, like very late in the morning. Upon walking down the tavern, you do see a half-orc man, not this half-orc woman that took the horse initially yesterday. This seems to be a younger, still very same facial features, so maybe like relative. You see he looks up and just, oh, hi, you're one of the group that came through. Oh, wow, I'm sorry. Have they not cleaned the rooms yet? I thought you'd all left. Did you forget something? Oh, you were sleeping. Right, it's all right. Don't worry. Fare's paid already. They paid the night, so you're good. Have a good one. Can't you? Oh, sorry. Good lunch special. Some stew today. Need it? Sure. All right. It's only about like 3 copper, small bowl. 5 copper, a large. Extra large? I'll be nice, 6 copper. I won't charge you too much. Gives you a big old bowl. You have a wonderful brunch stew. It's like a very interesting, like, rabbit, carrot, potato, like that very thick kind. And as you're getting your fill, you're feeling good. And have to wonder, well, they did head off. Maybe they knew something, or maybe something happened. You're not entirely sure, as this innkeeper didn't know himself. So what would you like to do, though, right now, as you're kind of like waking up to this, I guess confusion's a good word.
Sort of checks his wrist sundial again. Looks around a bit more, cleans out the bowl a little bit, stands up and walks out in the street.
You walk out. It is a lovely Magencian day. Currently, very good weather, even for like the month of Arturan, or excuse me, Elysian, as we are in now. So even though like very like brisk cold, but still in that like very the sun is out and shining, so I feel better. You, as you know, you are in the northeastern section of this conglomerate kingdom.
Yes.
You know that, of course, dead center is the palace, which, oh yeah, you would remember this. You know, Petrum, Superbia, but you don't remember most of the other locations that they had talked about. So you have a lot. You could make an investigation check, or if there's something you want to look for, we can also do that.
Just, over conversation hearing them, where did they talk about going to in general? Like, what were they necessarily looking for?
A lot of them were talking, like, because that's not even a history. It's like, that was like, what, like a couple hours ago, you know, before
like,
bed. Most of the people were, it's like, everyone was talking about, like, oh, do we just go, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Do we go, like, almost that pub crawl? Do we try to get, like, a rumor mill going around, figure out what's going on? There was, like, a little bit of talk of, like, oh, do we go to, like, a market? You remember, like, specifically, like, the very, like, solemn, scary one was talking about, like, needing to go to a market. And so was that, like, well, they might be in a marketplace. Or you do remember there is the general, when all else fails, because Arthur gave you this kind of, like, open permission of, if you need him, talk to him. So maybe they did go back to talk to him.
Let's go shopping.
Let's go shopping. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. There's a lot of marketplaces in Magencia, a lot of fine stores.
Can I use steady eye?
Yes, you can. That's a good. And you know, if maybe you have a slightly then more elevated position, it's easier. It's easier.
Maybe.
I mean, he's
I can't
tall
roll on
enough.
this.
It might count.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
So that is a
My handshake.
16.
Totally re-roll.
16.
Oh, that's okay.
It doesn't take long in talking with people or getting general, like, from a variety of, like, dwarf or halfling that seem to be passing by. The biggest market in Magencia, more of an agricultural but still open stall market, does exist far, like, to the southeast.
Okay.
So kind of you could just head south and run into it, because that's where you're going to find a lot of stuff. A lot of vendors. Again, primarily agricultural because it's nearer to the port side, but it is where you would still find people. It just depends on what you'd find.
Okay, perfect. That is the direction.
As you head down, you are able to very quickly find the market. Again, there's enough foot traffic going there. Each road is so different, and so it's easy enough to find, like, here's a major one that basically lean where I need. As you enter the market, you actually see very busy, as this is now later morning. You're coming up maybe like 11ish, 12.
Okay.
And there's a lot of, like, commotion. You see everyone's, like, super high energy. You actually see there are some halfling vendors who are selling fine Kumandran spice, fine Kumandran, 20 gold an ounce, 20 gold. And because it's been a short time, you remember Raya's from Kumandra.
Might
I
actually just
approach
find
the
us.
stall.
You see this halfling, beautiful, like, very, like,
I'm just seeing Mary.
ruddy red,
know,
like, beard and hair, kind of like squints at me, just like, oh, big fellow, hello, would you like any of fine Kumandran spice, freshly imported, 20 gold?
He pulls out his drawing pad and
I
just
love this.
Sketches Raya.
sketches Raya. It's just like,
Oh, I'm sorry, is she wanted? Oh, no, we didn't know. Listen, no. I didn't take the gold. She sold it to us. We didn't know.
Next page.
They're like, immediately halflings are piling
it's like,
spice at your feet.
where, not in
Spice
trouble,
at your feet, take the spice.
my friend.
Oh, you're not a cop. Oh! Immediately, 3 other halflings start taking the spice back.
Dang it.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Gave me a little fright there. Oh, no. Yes, of course.
I love that.
A friend of yours. Oh, wonderful person. Yes, we are partners. We sell some of the spices.
No, we're not. You son of a.
We this is right, you. Oh yes, they were here helping sell some of the wares. But where did they go? You see this halfling. I believe they said they were heading to some ports. They wanted, I think, probably to go back to wherever Kumandra is. I don't know. Between you and me, it's just the stuff sells good. But yes, no, I'm so sorry, friend. They headed a bit, east of here to the ports. Best I can do.
Our poster boy for selling things.
Would you like any of the spice though before you go? Only 20 golden ounce. High quality.
Johnson's probably been more ports
I
than all of you.
can't
That's
medicate
fair.
and scream. Do not.
Yes, medication. Don't buy it. Usually just fair enough. Immediately goes back to hawking his ware.
Okay.
Upon then heading east, it takes a
As
while.
I leave, I want to try and slide of hand just some.
Yes! Thank you!
Yes.
Stop back!
Get the stock.
Stop from these
He
slides!
sold it fair and square.
Yeah, but they resold it. I did not
So
allow
that
them
is
to
a
sell it.
26.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Give me my stock back, you beautiful Luxodon angel!
I am seeing a very good business
Oh my
model
gosh.
coming up here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Not good?
So
Whatever makes me money
when
to
they
get to
sold
Pocahontas.
Raya,
Stop making me sad, Nathan.
Raya, you had 74
Normally,
ounces.
that's a Laura's job.
Yeah, right? She's actually
You
the
remember
stable
that
in
these
this thing.
halflings
They
basically
bought-
bought half.
Yeah.
They bought 35 ounces of the spice on a 26, as opposed to their terrible perception.
Yes.
Dumbo, you now have in your possession 16 ounces worth.
Nice.
Delicious!
That's worth so
Um,
much money.
It is.
It's
That's
high
amazing.
quality on the market right now.
Sweet.
Not a lot of people know Commander, Island Nation, and boy
Yeah.
howdy does it taste good apparently. To give you this, what you can even tell, this is like a more of a powder spice. Think like curry, where
Okay.
you're gonna use like almost a half an ounce for like a big old pot.
So
and
it lasts
you
a
use,
while.
it can last a long
Yeah.
time. If you're a Kumandran, you use 4 ounces for a ginormous pot for a village kind of vibe for a feast.
Yeah.
But for any commoner, half an ounce is going to go such a long way in a good dish. But
That's
yeah,
why when we were selling it,
full
we only
16
have 2
ounces,
left. That's gonna make the worst.
and it's a
pie.
variety of spices too. Like there's not just one flavor. As you pocket this, oh my gosh, you are able to then head off on this rumor of a port side. Go ahead then and roll me. As you're heading to the port, you're getting closer. Go ahead and just give me an investigation check.
Okay. Steady eye.
Yes. Say it's really good.
Oh,
It takes time, right? There is a little bit of time to have to stop and look.
You said investigation?
Yes.
13.
13. On a 13 though, you are not seeing them, unfortunately.
Okay.
As you head that way, and it's that you're keeping the eye out too as you go. It's always helpful. What you are seeing though is there's a lot of people, a lot of stuff going, because once you get closer to ports, this is not a seaside port, but rather a river port.
Okay.
These are ports that run in between other nations, like. You'll get down into like France and England along this way, or even far down into the currently uncharted, still technically, areas of the bayou where people live still in a lot of villages. They're not yet an official kingdom. And so looking at these, there's a lot of variety of ship, but not a lot of variety of party members, unfortunately. You are seeing that right now there's a lot of just sailors and things, and not really much to go off of.
Unfortunate.
This is where we cut. As you guys come back up out of the sewer, you are greeted with a strange sight. As most everyone has, there's a large group of people all by a building. And as you go to the building, you see, sitting on the roof, one hand under, maybe in thought as looking around, is a full Loxodon on a roof.
Oh.
As
Hey.
in
Oh,
waiting
there he
around,
is.
looking around, it makes sense to like, well, they said they're here, let me think, let me try to get stuff. You guys see, though, a lot of people are more just like, right, how do you think you got back up there? Hey, that's a full of Loxodon. They're not like the largest creature. No, I'm not saying anything against the size. Like, look at me, right? I'm a half orc. I'm a big guy, but I'm just saying, you wouldn't expect a Loxodon on the roof.
Do I see them?
Look at that. You were able, with steady eye. It's very quickly,
We didn't
and
do it
immediately as you're waving as
now.
well, you see they are all covered in blood and ragged clothing.
Yeah, you must have fun.
You okay, big guy?
He's like, are you?
We did it.
More
we
or
did
less.
Okay, so I'm gonna go like run up onto the roof. And we're like, we did it!
Raya starts screaming as she gets it.
How?
I say I catch it because I
Grab-
now have a 20 test.
You do, yeah. Just
How? You're an angel, my man. And I stuff it away.
I'm going to
you
take
look.
the
Rapunzel's
nose
already run all
out
the way
of
up onto
my
the roof.
bag, and I'm gonna hand it to him. We found where your circus.
He grabs it with the trunk.
You've seen this. This is
You've seen this
Some-
squeaky nose.
you have seen this squeaky nose. This is actually like one of the classic. Like having worked with this circus, it was one of the Medicini circus. This is the kind they make. They make their own nose, right? They're very like careful to their craft. This is one you actually know that all of the elven performers would use, the elven clown, because it's specifically crafted for a more like elongated elf nose. It doesn't really fit on most mortal.
I'm just imagining a high
You
elf
just have
with
a really
nose.
long nose.
It's a high elf in a clown nose. That's what's funny, really. It's like they don't have to do much but walk in and go honka honka. Everyone loves it. Like who expects a high elf in a clown nose?
That's fair. That's
Honestly, yeah. It's like the Lord of the Rings elves willingly doing this. Yeah, it's like,
Nobody expects a high elf in a clown nose.
And so here's where, and this is what's going to be really fun. In a role-playing sense, you guys now get to, and it's not hard to like, get off the roof, even without people knowing
We're
what you
pretty
can do.
sure we just killed a demon lord.
Well, no, we did, but then they added 2 more to our sentence.
Yep.
Apparently they've been repopulated.
Well, that's kind of
I'll
jumping
show
the
him
gun.
the note that we got from Lily.
We found
The original
that.
note, what said 7, crossed out, and there was something else that was then crossed out
It was a 6,
again.
and then that got crossed out.
And it now says 8.
And then,
Uh-oh.
So
oh
we're dealing with
no.
full
He's
compliments.
like,
Yeah, we don't know either.
So
But
we're hoping that
I
we're
think
down
we
to
have
7
some
now.
leads, though.
in the wreckage of going through its lair, because we kind of killed it on the front doorstep. It was pretty rad. We killed it in like 45 seconds flat.
Like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
But
Meg held monster, and I couldn't get it out.
It
On
had it
we
out.
went.
We had a surprise round, and so I hung on to doing the surprise round, so we didn't get any turns at all.
I just thought the dice were on your side.
No.
This is like
I
next
kept
level.
rolling.
Yeah.
One
next
and
level
two.
top.
Because it's only like a 1 to 4 chance, right? But like he's got advantage every time, 1 or 2. And so in 2 rounds, they all just got up, kept critting as they stabbed.
I got 2 crits
Well,
in a row.
2 crit.
And so I
Well,
got
they were super
quadruple the amount of
concerned 'cause the
damage.
monster, he's paralyzed. Every hit was a crit,
Yeah.
and so she like quadruple critted.
And I
Well,
flavored my fury
and
of
so-
blows as like me raking into its skin.
Well, then my favorite part was Rapunzel had these magic darts
Yes.
These
that she gave
wild
to me
magic darts.
because
We
I don't
know
have
what
any
they
magic
do.
that would affect it,
And
so I
It's
loaded
only
them
magic
into my
grenade, and it had, like
gun
a DC of 20.
And just shot
the
it point blank.
darts.
it was the actual best thing.
Out-
One of them
It
made
was
me a
beautiful.
large size, so like at the very end, I put him in a full Nelson.
He was large and
held
he
him
could tell
there.
Nelson.
So even if he had gone out, my actual monster would have been grappled.
It
My
was so
large
good.
monster should not have been grappled.
And it
And it was
And
beautiful.
after an hour's worth, you guys, eventually most
Right,
people like have left. Like most people already left. So it's just you guys telling the story.
So-
You recount this insane like we got down and everything and
Do
right
we have
and I
been
raced
walking
in.
while we do this, like walking
Oh, yeah,
towards the
'cause,
castle?
Oh, sure.
We do,
Thank you.
Oh, we were gonna get our horses, remember?
Right,
We
so we're
stashed
gonna
them
walk
at
Oh
the
towards
yes,
the
fishbowl.
You said
you
you
guys
need to stop
stashed
at
your
a temple for some
horses
reason?
at
We're
a
gonna get our
tavern
horses
nearby.
first so that it's a little bit faster. And then we'll stop
we
at
want
a temple
to
for
tell
a
Sarabi
section.
to investigate those tunnels so we can head
Yeah.
up to the next demon lord.
Yeah.
I think I heard some.
I'm
leads
gonna
in the
keep an
tavern.
eye out
To-
for a
to
temple
for a second.
and ask John to keep
I'm
an eye out for
sorry
a
about what
temple too.
happened. at least like
we
what
gotta
the
find a
signs lead
temple
to,
on
so
our
we
way.
found that
Oh, yeah,
map
we
that
do.
was
So can we like
near
roll
pages,
for
and
temples?
there was nothing.
Yes,
Roll for
anyone
temples.
but those that are obviously
Okay.
cursed
Okay, I'm
in
going-
some way.
I'm going to go tell Dumbo,
Although
tell
I
our
don't have a
Loxodon
vegetarian anymore.
friend what happened. Okay.
Oh,
I mean, I
to help
am still
out.
Yeah.
wearing like a
I'm
full
gonna tell you
intestine
about
scarf and
the
a skin
madness
hat.
thing.
Like,
I'm gonna whisper as
they-
much as I can.
skin hat.
I think he
We need
knows
to
there's
find a
something wrong
temple.
with us.
They need a
So,
cleric.
This is
August,
mad.
it's
So-
gonna be a
Help
perception.
us
What?
find a temple.
Sorry, what?
Oh, I was just telling him about how you guys were really crazy awesome and
I
it was
know,
so cool.
right?
So
I was
he
like
starts drawing.
tearing into it with my hands.
Okay, so
I was eating
can I do
it.
perception or
It
no?
was sick.
I like.
As you guys are
Yeah,
walking
you
back,
were
it would be
literally saying, 'cause
perception.
that's
Ooh.
not
Okay,
how
then
you're
I
supposed
got
to
only
eat
a
raw in
14.
I got an 8.
But it tasted really
And I have
good.
plus
14.
6.
Dude,
We do have.
You don't eat everything that tastes good. It can
There-
be bad for you.
I love that the Mad 2 are like having this whole on which one's worse.
Well, yeah, but you
27.
like a skin
27.
hat. That's
Thank
how
you,
you
sir.
It's not making me physically ill.
As you guys are walking back, you are able to tap Rapunzel on the shoulder, like maybe even like using your trunk. You point and see about a half block down on the way back, there is
there a
a
temple of Artemis?
This is actually a temple of Dionysus.
That's
Madness to
So
be
this
good
is
at
actually
madness.
perfect.
That is too
It's
much.
actually
that.
perfect.
And
On
we
the
were doing
26,
the
you
honey
beat your
for
DC.
madness.
You
Be
were
the
able to
acolytes
find
of
I'd
Dionysus.
also be the person though to be like, oh, just enjoy it.
possibly the most
Hey.
right temple to find on
Yeah,
the
this is
26.
perfect.
Oh, I love
Okay.
that.
You guys, as you walk in, what you see, unlike some of the other temples you've seen, which are much grander, some of you have been to the Cathedral of Zeus in Sumani, which is grand, that lightning bolt stained glass, or, Meg, you did slip in that Temple of Athena, which was very, simple yet elegant. This seems to be the most homely of a temple you've been in. What you see, first of all, is there is a wide variety of people. Some looking bleary-eyed, some looking maybe a little wired.
It is appropriate to be drunk as an acolyte.
It's
of
appropriate to be
Dionysus.
drunk in this
That's how
temple.
they
This is a
worship.
temple
How
of
they
worship
worship,
where
my
they
God.
believe worship of this god is in revelry. It's a
Okay.
party temple. What you're actually noticing is this is the leftover dregs or possibly the first comers to a party happening that night
That is so funny.
in terms of temples.
It's a
But
frat boy house
what
at a
you
temple.
see though
It
is
is.
while there are all these people, what is immediately obvious to anyone entering in is that there are a ton of guard here, Royal Magencian guard.
Perfect. I'm
Wait,
going
why
to.
are we here?
Oh, we need them to look at the book, but since the guard are here, do you guys want to brief them
Yes.
on what happened?
Yeah,
Awesome. I'm gonna go find.
Well, do we actually,
Yeah.
or do we want to save it just for Sarah because she's in charge? Well, no, these would get the message faster though because
Right,
they're
yeah.
closer.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll brief
Each of
okay.
you have a scroll with the royal symbol as well of Arthur that especially here is going to immediately.
So we'll
go
give them
away.
clear directions to the tunnels and tell them what happened, except for the eating people.
You
thing.
walk up to some of
Why?
these
Good.
tabaxi.
Okay.
You see
But, we're
this
not gonna tell them about it.
tabaxi.
Yeah, that's fair. Can you take
Beautiful,
that off the
very
head?
brown,
Why? It's
hair and
We'll
whisker.
tell them about that.
You see though as he comes up. Sorry, no worshippers right now. Especially, whoa! All right, were you a part of this? All of you under guards are immediately
What
coming on taking you.
Imagineers?
Hold on, no, we're investigating a murder, and you just come up covered in blood. All right, imagine
Demon Lord blood.
Demon
what murder?
Lord.
grabs thing. Imagineer. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
We're investigating.
Did you- I'm sorry. Did you not hear?
No.
The
we
head
were-
cleric of the temple was murdered last night.
Oh
No.
no!
last night.
Oh
And
no.
it wasn't us.
Can
were
we see the
in-
body?
We were miles underneath the city, okay?
We
No,
just
we were
came
st-
from
we were
fighting a
sleeping in
demon
tavern.
lord.
Yes.
Sorry, whoa, Lord at once. Demon lords, Imagineers.
It's dead now, but we wanted you to investigate the tunnels. But if you're investigating a murder, maybe
There was
send,
another
a
murder
couple-
in the tunnels?
No,
So-
we killed a demon lord in the tunnels. Send a couple guys to check it out. There were
Demon lord.
people being trafficked.
Yeah,
through
there
there.
was. A
You know
lot
that
of
old
trafficking
tale
going
of,
on.
oh, when I saw the eyes, it was real. There's gnolls in the sewers.
Can we just have him dispatch a couple scouts to go start looking?
You
that?
see, he's willing enough. Maybe he talks to one dude who runs out.
Yeah.
You're not sure. Maybe if it's to
And
go
then we
tell.
can get the story of what's going on with the murder.
You see, runs says, "I'm sorry, but if you're here under official
Mm-hmm.
of
Yes.
the Imagineers of King Arthur,
Yes.
you might be able to help."
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Does anyone have Can we get a minor you see a
Yes,
priest
thank
runs up with he's got a gallon of some sort of liquid under one arm. He's just
It's gonna be like fire top.
well, he's like, "Can you just quickly clean them up. You see prestidigitation. He starts like kind of cleaning you
going
guys.
to go
As
talk to
the
Claire.
blood is fading
Since
from my
fighting
face,
the
I'm
dragon,
suck
have I taken
on
a
little
long
bit.
rest?
Yes.
Thank
You took a long rest.
Okay, I'm going
That's
to go
what-
Able to get up
I
talk to
assume
the
that's
cleric
polite.
before anything else, and I'm just going to say, these two members, and I'm going to like point to them. They have got the god mad. We need a
Hey, we're all a little mad here.
Yeah, and I
God.
want you to make them the right kind of mad.
Just straight up
So can you use a grand restoration on them?
What?
Oh.
I could.
So hear me
Oh.
out.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
process of
Shush
obtaining
your mouth.
Oh, you want like? Could you give me a moment? So like, this is a
Can I
little,
start making like investigation
this
checks
is a
on the
little
murder scene thing?
awkward. Like, I'm not the guy for like the ultimate hangover
Cool.
spells.
Can you go get that guy?
I
You
think that
see, he
guy's the
looks
bad
to
guy.
the
That's the
room.
guy who died.
That's the guy who died!
I was really hoping there was some.
I could go check his office, see if he's got some notes.
Okay, do you have any clerics who are
Is there anybody
intermediate level?
Little
Don't
higher up
worry,
than you?
we don't got intermediate. I'm the highest next ranking here.
Oh, Dumbo
no.
just with the trunk.
So while they're
Nice.
having that conversation,
Nice.
can I start making like investigation checks on
Yes.
the murder scene?
You guys, presentation. All of you are cleaned up. Dumbo, you're already fine.
Yeah, I look great.
You guys can start looking at the murder scene.
Okay.
Oh, that's really good. That's a 26.
Ooh.
Is that
I got an
Yes, it's
11.
No, it's a 25.
This
Sorry.
is pure investigation. As we're about to, it's kind of a murder scene. So yeah, this is investigation.
Steady eye.
You can steady eye it.
Nice.
This is a perfect time for steady eye because
I
you'll
can
have
just
a
give
great
me,
moment to just
I
stop.
can give the help action. I'm not going to help with investigation at all.
14.
14. You could help then, John. If
I was
you
gonna say, I
want.
got a 25.
And
I don't
Rapunzel,
need the help.
This is your talking with this cleric.
Oh,
He's gonna
good.
help you
Awesome.
figure this out.
18.
Nice.
11.
11.
Now hear me out.
11sies.
18, 11.
Yes.
So
Med
I've been trying to
25.
catch up on like this world's gods, and like
Okay.
this guy Dionysius has like these followers that like rip and tear in his honor.
Wait, how
And
would you know
honestly,
about him?
I would have taken books in Corona. I verbally said that. In
Raya's
Corona, I
been
took up
starting
books
to
on-
that's
research
true,
the
that's
gods
true.
after meeting
true.
a
After,
god.
you know, figuring
Yeah.
out that there's more gods than, you know, the
Than our
dragon.
It's a big thing. You're like, I better
And
read.
so, like, apparently they, like, worship and revelry,
Yeah.
and also murder, and also...
Um,
Murder.
Here's what's gonna
They
happen.
just drink a lot.
As
No,
you are
no,
all
no, no,
looking
Rather,
in,
there's some that, like, they'll kill for
right here.
Well,
I'm
but
gonna,
like
True.
only
Let's
when
do that.
provoked.
and then they'll eat them.
here's
It's
what I'll
not
do.
murder if they're
Raya,
provoked.
Raya, John, Ever. I'm going to tell you all what you're about to see.
Yes.
As you walk in, this being again, lovely like purple haze lighting. What you are greeted is a full half orc priest body. You see, he has lovely ornate, like his tusks have been like embroidered and emblazoned with like lovely imagery and symbol of like vine and grape. You see, he's wearing actually a very like loose-fitting tunic and almost modernish pants. That like what we could call sweatpants, but like very baggy, very loose. What you see though is where his chest ends, his neck has been raked open.
Ooh.
Just enough that like you can tell like if you like push it'd be very deep. And right now he looks very peaceful though, as what you are noticing is his body seems very recumbent on the ground. It doesn't look to be sprawled. This looks to be of a murder that could have happened in his sleep.
Interesting.
As you're looking around, these are some of the base things you get done, but what you're starting to notice is in and around this room, there is a heavy smell of incense. Incense.
I was going to say, hang on, sir.
Sorry.
Wait a minute! I know
Hang
we
on.
don't anything else with G13!
Smell
We
like
were
that.
just mixing the tea.
Oh gosh, that's what I get.
Sorry,
The
August.
incense here, it is a very like pine smell. It's very like fresh actually. It's one of those where it's like normally incense can get very smoky or
I
bad.
thought it was gonna
This
smell of
feels
wine, not
like
gonna lie.
nice and light. Like you get that very like jovial party sense, right? Like of if this was a head priest devoted to a god that enjoys revelry. This is like that. Oh yeah, this is what you put in the humidifier. That like it helps everyone really have a good time, right? It helps bring that perfect amount of less stress, but still like heightened feelings. And you're not smelling though. The incense is so strong, it's hard to smell a lot else right now. What you're noticing, John and Raya, as you guys are helping look around. Sorry.
Please.
Disney NCIS.
Yeah. Because I haven't been here yet.
As you two are looking around, what you are noticing then is that the books in and around his office, though, are very disorganized and thrown about. What you two are starting to realize is this looks like someone came through here. Like, going through, like, grabbing stuff. Meg, you got a 25. Which hit exactly the final DC.
Good job.
Meg, as you're looking through, they're looking and seeing, maybe it looks like someone's been through here. Heavy smells, right? It's hard to, like, get what might have happened. In looking at this recumbent position, though, Meg, these marks on the neck of what could have happened, what's wild is you have seen marks like this before. And that these are marks of not a weapon, but of claw. Because there is a difference between the cut of steel and the cut of stones.
Oh.
And you've seen claw marks come from a creature just like this that came from a gargoyle. That the last you saw, your friend Goliath, you know, going off to find his own. But these look identical on a 25.
A 25, like it's him or it's like a gargoyle in general?
It couldn't be him
Okay.
because of two things. One, you know that Goliath uses weaponry.
That's right.
uses
Yeah,
him.
like the great sword.
But you've
Yeah.
seen what his claws get. You've seen these marks,
It's,
you know, having
pretty
have
scary.
traveled with him. And they aren't as big.
Okay.
Oh no!
It's gonna be Demona.
Yeah, it's Demona.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember if Meg like saw her ever.
Meg, you saw like
Yeah.
a brief moment of Goliath greeting another, you know, the only other gargoyle you physically
Yeah.
saw, but it wasn't like long. But you know it's like because of that, and like even though Goliath didn't tell a lot, there is at least one other out there. So it's
Yeah.
even that like, hey, if it wasn't Goliath, there was another,
There's
so
at
to
least
speak.
one. Can I start like asking the officials if there's like been any word of a gargoyle in the area? Like we're looking for sightings now of where did this gargoyle go that is now our prime suspect.
You talk to a tabaxi. You see this tabaxi, very like snow leopardess. Just have I seen a gargoyle?
Those claw marks, like I'll explain.
We've got gargoyles on the castle.
A
They've
living
got the,
gargoyle.
what?
Have you guys seen? There are at least two in existence. I've met them.
Hold on. You're asking me if I know of one of two. What is this like an endangered species?
Well, I
Pretty
think
much.
most of them died. Yeah.
Have you ever seen a screaming mouse?
Oh what?
Yeah, because they're an endangered species down in the bayou.
Oh.
Have you seen that? Sorry, I'm just trying to follow.
This
You-
isn't like a creature. They're people.
no.
They're
you know-
sentient beings.
do you know the
Okay,
Imagineer
well, we're
Goliath?
looking for a living gargoyle.
You see,
And I'll
I know.
describe like
I just thought.
probably
Yeah.
Demona to them because I'm like that's the one most likely of the two that I've
you
seen.
watch
to-
the Tabaxi language actually very interesting in writing. He has taken a board and using his claws and the finest of like movement, scratching in his message into a board, kind of like in a note, like quick hand way. Taking this just like
I'll give them that full like
living
suspect
stone
description.
gargoyle, wings, made of stone.
Only
Not
active
alive.
at
You're
night.
probably looking for a female, and I'll describe like general height or whatever. Anything I
Female.
remember.
They were both bigger than
They're big,
anything. Yeah,
yeah.
right. Usually just like, right. I'm sorry. Thank you. You get the Tabaxi totally doesn't believe this, but it's like you guys
Can I
have
make
the
like a
seals.
persuasion check or something to make
Oh
him
no,
believe
he's
me?
writing it down. The note's
Right.
already giving you that credential where he's gonna write down. It's gonna be
guess.
the official report.
Mhm.
It's just this
You're an
Tabaxi totally
Imagineer.
is like, I'm sorry, I'm looking for a
Oh, what?
what?
But Arthur's met him,
Yeah.
so like if Arthur gets this report,
That's
he'll
true.
know, right? Because
It's true. Arthur knighted Goliath as
So
one of his
I'll
personal
just like
knights.
make the dude. I'll like tell the dude specifically to make sure that like Arthur sees the report because he'll know.
He goes, all right, to the king. This Tabaxi slings it. You see, he like goes outside and does like an impressive leap up to the rooftop, starts bounding across. very Tai Lung actually, Kung Fu Panda. Now I
Yeah.
think about that. Well, it's not like these are agile. They don't wear like hands or hands. They don't wear gloves or shoes. They
So
wear-
next
they just kind of yeah. But no, they're jumping across, agile and away. Rapunzel, in talking with this lesser priest, you see he's just like,
Lesser priest. I'm sorry. That's just so mean.
like, I don't know. Let's see if he's got like notes.
Great. Let's look through the notes.
As
I'm
you
so
guys
bad
see,
at this.
This dude walking in, and this is a mortal, right? You see, as he passes over, like, the high priest, he, like, kind of, it seems almost unceremonious, he just kind of, like, awkwardly steps over the body, and as Beth's just, like, party
I'm gonna
on,
walk around. I'm gonna walk around.
party on, you see, just, like, party on, to the body, like, even just party on.
Party
Oh,
on.
here's the question. Can I make like an insight check to figure out what connection this whole gargoyle murder thing might have to everything that's going on with us?
Because that seems
maybe.
very interesting. That
I'm assuming that would be
As
like
he
insight.
starts looking through, you see just, like, you wanted a greater restoration?
yeah, because I don't think a lesser would be good.
Alright, let's see what we got. We got some, ooh, brownies. You see he's like pocketing like
They're
every
best
so often,
brownies.
just like a little like stuff. He's like finding random recipes, spells, kind of digging through. It's just like, yo, there's not a lot. Whoever like robbed my guy definitely
He was
took
robbed?
some good stuff. Oh, totally. Like I can't find half the good spells. Like, oh my gosh.
Someone's turned
Great.
to cleric information. But why?
I'm going to look in. Is there a desk?
There's no you see open concept, like there is beanbag chairs and there are like rugs.
Are there any paintings?
Please tell me.
There are paintings, but they're very like abstract, like very fun, like in
I'm
that
going
color.
to do. I'm like, Eugene told me that rich people and weird people put
Hide
stuff
things
behind
behind their
paintings.
paintings.
So I'm gonna. I call him Eugene Flynn. Doubt I know his real name. I'm gonna look behind the paintings because he might be right, and I'm gonna see if there's. Okay, but I gave a good reason why I was doing it.
Yeah, she got that.
You found my nat 20 roll. With just
Heck
like,
yeah!
Oh yes.
You
Smout.
you
Oh,
August
look
hates
behind.
this so much.
So great.
August hates this party. We're all
I
gonna
hate
die.
it. I love it, but I hate it. You
I wanna
look
apologize.
behind the painting. This is a very flat tapestry. It's not in a frame.
It's like, oh wow, they really were.
Taped onto the backside are a couple papers.
Oh how wonderful.
What you see is that these are very old script.
Okay.
So unfortunately, something you probably couldn't read.
That's fine. I'm gonna.
As you see
give
though,
it to Meg, yeah.
this other priest just kind of comes just like, yo. You see he takes him just like whoa. This was just behind the painting.
Yeah. A lot of people do that, I'm told.
You see he makes a like hand on the chest and like raised like glass like hand sign just like that.
That's so funny.
This is big.
What is it?
I don't think you understand. This is it's been lost forever.
What?
This is how to make Dionysius juice.
What the recipe wine?
The ultimate party. Ultimate wine.
Cool.
I don't know if I'm like in the right level of party to even think about holding this, man.
I can hold it for you.
No, like that's a big no. That's a party
I
foul.
found it.
That's a party foul.
Okay, well, are all the papers set or is it?
Oh
something
no,
else?
like I don't know. This thing just seems to be like I don't know, kind of like an old spell thing.
Oh,
We could take
can,
that then.
can I look at that,
Because
please?
it might pertain to the
It's not
investigation.
Dionysius's
No.
thing.
This just looks like and thus to Ronnie's knife revivify kind of stuff.
Whoa! Can
Okay.
I look at this?
Hey,
It might pertain to the investigation.
you guys and like
Mhm.
the priest. Well, this seems to be like a revivify spell.
Can I learn it as a thing?
That's good.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Yeah.
So can I keep this?
yeah. It's once then you're high enough level cleric, you probably could.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, that changes a lot of the campaign now.
Really? Are you serious?
No, that's very cool. What you guys see, this priest is already very like into, of course, his like script, just like, so no, like, yeah, I found that's pretty cool though. I will say, cause like he's got none of his other normal texts on that stuff, you know.
No, tell me more.
Oh, like I thought you guys, cause you're like the PI like
Yeah.
super
Mhm,
cops,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you guys know, well, cause like someone stole all his good spells.
Yeah.
And
Who
that's
would
the one
steal
that
his
they
good
couldn't find. But
spells?
hear me
I
out.
don't know. I found there is
Smarts-
a greater restoration. If you want, I could take some
I
time.
would love that. Thank you so much.
No, I can't. You can't take all my stuff.
No,
like-
I'm saying I would love for you to learn this.
Oh, cool.
yeah,
cool,
because
cool,
I'm
cool,
not
cool.
I'm just not
Hey,
good enough
hear
to
me
learn
out,
this
though. What
yet.
if that's what the perpetrator was looking for? Was that revivify spell? Also, maybe the
That's
juice.
why I have it.
So, like, do you
I
want
don't
me?
think the juice
Sorry, with
matters
that
a
whole
whole
thing,
lot.
what am I supposed to do with them?
So that greater restoration you found, do you think you could learn it and like maybe do it on my friends here?
Who?
Let me go
Something
pray.
wrong with Dumbo?
Dumbo just
You know,
turns
there
around,
is
looks
something
behind
with
him.
You see, he's just
Maybe
like,
like-
I can
Oh,
like
over
totally
her.
get this down.
Yeah, you know.
Honestly,
I see.
You
I mean,
actually see
no, not for you, Brian. It's for Meg.
No, you
yeah.
said it was Mariah.
this dude. His eyes like go from the greater restoration
Right.
scroll.
Thank you.
It's to help your stomach since you've been.
Oh,
really upset.
Yeah.
I think that deep.
Wow, you
I
guys
think-
are so nice.
You guys
I
are
think
awful
that
to
demon
each
lord
other.
flash
Oh,
on
this is
next
there.
year.
It
Dumbo
is
sits on the beanbag.
working.
Dumbo said, "Phew."
Hey,
Very comfy, by
I
the way.
sent you my roll.
Is this
by
gonna
the way.
take a couple hours? Cause could we like go hit a market and come back?
You see, he's like, I'm gonna start. If I make this juice and then pray, I bet I could get this by tonight.
Ooh,
We'll come back
awesome.
tonight.
I just
I
gotta
would
be in
love
the
my tummy
right,
to be okay by
the
tonight.
right level. I gotta go make some stuff. You see, this
That's
dude
how they
already seems
level
to
up,
have forgotten
they
you.
Drink
Um,
so much.
You
That's
guys,
just straight up XP juice.
Yo!
for a
telling you.
cleric, no, like
I'm
not for
telling
like
you
a.
that
This
there
is
was a god out there that would have
I'll
allowed
say
Lily
this.
to drink.
Another Tabaxian can like fill you and just like, yo, that's like it's supposedly the official like first recipe of when Dionysius invented wine and like that like
Ooh, that's
obviously
actually a
it's
really
not
big
gonna do
deal.
much since you're not a god to make it, but like a priest that were to make this, it would be like an insane like
It's not ambrosia.
right, it's the next best thing, right? The
Yeah.
most
Mortal's
ultimate
bread and
party
nectar.
juice.
The closest to nectar mortals can.
And if
The
this
ultimate-
priest takes it, yeah, it's totally gonna vamp up and he can get the greater
So can
restoration.
we in fact
So
go
yes,
to a market
jungle
while we're waiting
juice.
and then come back?
Yes,
That's a
you
great
guys
idea.
can do a brief
No, we should
shopping
get more of
trip.
those mystery darts.
Well,
The-
not
Oh,
to
I
it.
need some stuff as well.
I see.
Because yes, they sold basically all of it. They have 720 gold. That is now a group party fund from selling the spice. But now you guys got 16 more ounces back.
Yes.
So there's 20 ounces now total of the
I'm not
commander
selling
spice.
anymore because you want to know why?
What?
I want to inflate it. Since when my people are finally allowed to trade here,
Yo!
I want
There will
us
be a
to
crazy demand for it.
Like 50 gold pieces
like being
per ounce.
not reigning sovereign as of right now, 'cause that's my wife, but being a ruler of commander, I want what's best for my people. I'm gonna try and raise this price as high as I can.
Gosh.
It's clever.
Stonks.
Capitalism in my D&D.
Oh, yeah.
This is
No,
a
that's
capitalism,
pretty
honey,
clever.
because my people have to see a means of production.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
I
go
want-
ahead
It's
then.
capitalism.
Let's. If
Capitalism
you guys
at
want to
its
head to a
finest.
market,
No.
as you guys.
Is there a rule we can make to like find the best market for stuff we want to get?
Yeah, this is going to be now another group investigation because it's that like you can
I'll
go
give
head
you
out in
all
town.
that.
You have
Oh,
your
okay,
horses. You
thank
have
you.
ways to travel fast.
These two?
Yes.
So it's not going to be like hard to move around.
Steady eye.
Yes, steady eye.
Hey, Raya, you should help John
17.
Smith since
John
neither of
Smith.
us are good.
18.
18, 17, 18,
What the hell? That is an 11.
and 11. It's not bad. Raya.
Oh,
She
she
helped
helped
him.
John Smith.
Oh, help.
I helped Meg.
Ah, 17, 18, 11.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. As you guys go in here, I just realized. Let me throw up our map for everyone because that's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
fun to
it's
see.
beautiful. And the map, and the map,
And
and
the
the map,
map,
and the map.
map.
I'm really glad you guys have probably been hanging there because
Yeah.
I got you, man. I got you. I watched too much Dora.
As you guys heading way out, so keep in mind you are in the southern part of the city, like way down here. as you moved way out of the portsway after everything, past the libraries, you guys, for this like temple, you actually found the temple not too far away from what we would call the eastern center portion
Did
of
we
the
ever
city.
like grab our horses? By the way.
Yes, you
Okay.
did grab your horse.
Wait,
That
just
was
checking.
easy because you already paid like
Yeah.
before you went, right?
Yeah.
So
So we're good.
upon picking up, you guys start heading around. I will say it's a very natural, like, you know that this is like the like poorer part of the city. It's where a lot of people, and of course, the more rings you go out, like the furthest edges of the city are going to be the most naturally like less savory.
Yeah.
In finding a good market, you stay probably that little more center-ish or like trying to look around. You head, let's say, like just that natural west towards these more open markets. What you guys find is you are able to find a much more open, what we would know as a strip mall, but like a bigger vendor, because it's both like there's blacksmiths working like in these big open areas. There are vendors like making things. You actually are able to see there are Maldonians from the sea elves that are like making like intricate cloth, like as you guys are going through. Yeah, Rapunzel, you would probably know the Maldonians better, having being up in the Seven Kingdoms. I would even say Dumbo, you actually see Cochrane that are like fletching arrows as they go. This is a much more practical
That was
market.
just-
Excuse me.
That's true.
And
that
so
would be
as
so
you guys
funny.
come in, there's a lot to be seen. What you're noticing is there are like your basic armor stalls, there's your basic weapon stalls, there's some cloth, textile. But what you see is there are some like what would be known as specialty vendors, right? The people not a lot of people are going to because they're much more expensive, but like very specific. As you guys are looking through, what you are able to see is there do seem to be one or two. There seems to be a half-orc stall. You see like very like fine, like heavier looking armors and weapons. And you also see what actually seems to be not a lot of people seen before, a more lizard folk lady who has full hood and like a array of pouches and leather goods in front that seem to be quite mysterious, let's say, because there's not a lot of signage around, but every so often someone will come up and grab something. So I want to ask, we'll at this way work our way down. What would you like to look for in the market?
In the market, in general, any sort of magical item, because Dumbo has nothing of the sort.
Magical items are helpful, yeah. John?
I'm probably gonna go for something magical, like to enchant either my gun or like enchanted bullets I could get made.
Ooh, yeah, like
Since all I'm needing are the balls.
so something magical or something to enchant. Okay.
Yep.
Ryan? Soup. Oh, like some food ingredients. Yeah. I like it. That's perfect. We'll ask Maggie a second. We'll go back and
I honestly want to ask them who are good at finding things and I am not. I want to find more mystery darts, if at all possible. But even more than that, I wonder, are there any sort of gloves or something that are made specifically for monks that I could wear that might deal extra damage? Or a specific
Yeah.
type of, like, elemental damage or something?
It's gloves with spikes
Are
on
the
them.
greaves
Yeah.
not good enough for you?
Bracers and greaves? Yeah, no.
braces, greaves, and gloves.
No, seriously, because
no.
that could be really useful. So
That's good.
For context,
alright.
she stole some green,
no, I sold
Braces,
the
the
braces,
braces.
and then I found greaves and actually
and
bought
then the
those
entirety
legally.
of Sumani City Police was on her.
And I evaded them all, even though it was glowing rainbow.
Yeah, they have a security system.
It
Where
was-
it's supposed to glow different
it was
colors.
really
Stolen
great.
item.
Nice.
Especially when you're dealing in a place like Sumani, being the much more technologically and magically advanced. But now Magencia, this is much more, you think, classic fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the views are aligned for like 3 of you, Meg, everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no because, again, they're not trying to be open about it. They're actually, and it's not like you're dumb either, right, in the sense of they might be trying to like just help, like heal you and just help, but it's not like bad.
Okay.
That's like no insight check needed. That's a very natural, like, oh, this isn't malicious.
Okay, what about the first thing then?
Oh, first thing, yes, you weirdo. You can do that sneakily. So, as you guys look
Yes,
into the magic of this place, what you're finding is there is the half-orc stall that seems to be much more magical. As you come over, you see this is a very large man. His beard actually is like not like a real braid, but more like compressed in. You think maybe like a gel, right, to keep it like more into a point. Thinning hair, but still slicked back. Much older looking half orc. As you approach, you see just yes, welcome to Kaltor's store. How may I assist you folk today?
Starts drawing. There's a picture of Dumbo, and he flips around and he draws it, and there's a picture of like no Dumbo, but like blinking like, oh, he disappeared.
Ooh, all right. Magical hiding things. I can see. I am a much larger creature myself. It's nice not to be noticed. Let me see here. As you can see, I come from, again, the great native orc lands down south. We have fine armor, fine entombed with the earth. Let's see. You see, he kind of like pulls through some of the stuff. I have here, not bad, a lovely leather hide, fashioned, of course, from the finest of animals. I myself personally brought down this dire ox in the mountains. As you hold up, again, very simple chest plate. Doesn't look like crazy armor.
Okay.
And you see, he explains just like, it doesn't offer much in ways of protection or in ways of, shall we say, if I were to stab you, probably could stab you still. But this armor, when worn by the wearer, will be able to make it easier, shall we say, for things to not hit you. If I stab you, it's going through. But can I stab you? Would you like an example? You see, he straps this on, and he's going to look at her and say, would you like anyone? Here, you see he pulls out a sword and hands it.
All right.
You, John, full go in. As the sword goes in, you watch as the leather seems to adapt and slide the blade to the right.
Nice.
You see just, excellent, but don't count on it every time. In fact, it's hard. Flesh memory, dire creatures, again, creatures that have been touched with necrotic and intricate magics, have ways of shaping, and even dire oxen still retain some, but not much. We'll say probably might not last a good couple of years. Eventually it might fade, but for the moment, could help. I will say, fine valuable piece. I'm currently selling it, pricing it about 4,000 gold. Fine chest plate.
How much gold do we have again?
720.
I am not.
Can't afford that.
You see, as he pulls out, not a lot of gloves, Rapunzel, is what you're noticing. But as he goes, he's like, I do have weaponry, of course.
Yep.
You see, he holds up a beautiful greatsword.
Ooh.
For you guys, that 2d6 kind of greatsword. Very large, just fashioned myself. When I was up in the mountains, all the way across in the Horn,
I wonder if he's an expert.
I took this
honestly.
sword and thrust it completely into the heart of the charging wyvern that came at me. And with it, I thanked the earth for the wonderful gift of the animal, for the blessing it was for the fight. This sword, imbued with that magic, stronger than most, could be
Somebody
good.
doesn't have a magic weapon yet.
It's true.
This isn't Mariah talking, this is Eleanor talking. Saying what we need
To give you
play
this, it's a 2d6. It has a natural +1 to attack and hit.
Oh.
Nice.
It will then do +2 against draconic creatures.
Dude.
Nice.
That's a good
Um,
sword.
It's a pretty good sword.
sword.
And as he says, like, this, of course, being a very fine blade, I would sell it for 1,000 gold pieces. Fine crafted, with my guarantee that upon breakage, it would again still give back to the earth and the wonder of my creation.
That's a very big
I do want to
guarantee.
ask if you're up to haggling, speaking on behalf for my friend.
Kind of like pull Rapunzel aside. Just like, how much do we get from your parents again?
We want to try and make it stretch.
I know.
So let's haggle.
I'm standing right here. Okay. Well, while they're talking, can I show you something as a fellow lover of swords? And I want to show him my sword that was given to me by my bot. And just
Ah.
so, right, I come from the land of Kumandra, right? And so this is Kumandran steel. And then I back up, and I have like
Good work.
I have girth, and I say everyone back up 15 feet.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Whip.
Ah,
And
fine.
then comes back.
A crafted metal, you're using the lighter pieces interior, but not then breaking any of the structure of the piece itself by reinforcing the plates.
Mhm.
Interesting. Very fine sword. Are you asking for an appraisal to sell?
I guess just in a weird way, an appraisal, how much you'd think it. Because for me personally, it's priceless because it comes from my father.
Ah,
but
those that we receive from family and earth are the greatest treasures.
I like this guy. He's so weird.
I was just wondering, in Dizania, how much is it worth?
Well, if I were to appraise it, having not been with much other of the great forgers in a while, it's been an age since we have last met, I would appraise your sword. A good
He better not GameStop us.
500 gold pieces.
Wow.
This
Now,
is Eleanor's.
as you
Okay, but that's not magical. I'd say that's actually
Yeah.
pretty fair.
GameStopping us would be if he offered
This
like
is
30
this is
gold.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's
this is cool. That's a
insanely
pretty
hard
fair
to make
deal.
a sword that can
That's
extend and
So
retain
obviously
that way.
it's not for sale, but thank you for appraising it. And
Of
can I give
course.
him a gold piece? For
You
appraising
see, I take not the gold, but the treasure of the knowledge of new weaponry in my heart.
He's so jank. I love him.
Yes, sir.
So Dumbo starts pulling out like his two short swords, his like 4 daggers, and his
Oh,
rapier, and he's
wow.
like,
Are you trading all in for the armor?
Or are you trading it for the great sword?
no. He starts like right,
I love this.
and he has like all of this drawn out, and then he draws them all out again, but they're like shinier.
Oh, like
Like,
that.
oh,
Can
they're
you
Diamond
enchant
polish.
them?
He said, to imbue magic into a weapon.
Clever.
Now I could take a commission, I could take some of this weaponry, but it would be my style is, again, I imbue magic
The
from
earth.
the world and earth.
Mm-hmm.
To do so, it would require, I would say, a month's journey. I would find the wildest and most magical places of Dizania.
I love him so much.
Right?
For I provide my own food, and the earth provides for me. Travel by foot. To imbue.
Oh,
I would say to imbue these weapons for you, my good sir, it would take me a month's time. I would charge you 350 gold to do so.
that's
I look at him and I'm like,
reasonable.
you want him?
He starts drawing out some more, and he has like those ones, but then he has like slightly different ones, like, and he gestures to the shop.
To imbue other magical items. Yes. Well, I do have other items, so if you would like other items as well, let's see. For you, my friend, a finer sword, maybe? Let's see, you have wonderful daggers. Another fine sword. Could tack on a price. Swords are more, but from my own wear, of course, is forging in steel or taking something, let's say, included with that,
You could do a trade as well.
550 gold.
Alright, so DM to player, what is this arrangement so that I know we're both
This
on the same
arrangement,
page?
what he's saying is he could help take your weapons and like a weapon or two of his own.
Alright.
He would be gone for a month.
'Kay.
Like full like in-game time. To basically forge and imbue magic into your weapons for
Okay.
you. It would take a while.
Does he have any that are
You should
Um,
probably keep
magical?
something to
That's what I
fight
was
with in the
asking,
meantime.
yeah.
Yeah. Because he was
Um,
asking if he already had some
yes.
magical weapons in stock.
What you're getting though is the only real like magical weapon he has right now is the sword.
Okay.
Possibly either from either selling, but it is possible for him to do it.
Okay.
And these would then just become like magically imbued weapons with other small like minor properties.
Alright.
But no like immediate. The sword and breastplate are the things he has now in terms of
Okay.
like this is what I can say that is magic.
Yeah.
But that would be his commission rate of if you wanted a magical weapon, he could do that for you.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
Question: As a rogue, do you have a criminal contact?
No, because
As
my
a
background's
feature.
not.
Dang it! It's really
background's
hoping
against
because that would be
Dano.
so much useful, so much more useful to be able to get a hold of someone at the black market and maybe buy
Oh.
some stuff.
So now that I'm back, can I also start looking for things?
Yes. What are you looking for, Meg?
So part of of it would be anything to increase my AC. So whether that's just a shield or if there's some sort of armor that would be better than my mage armor, like anything in that category. And then the other thing is I still wanted to look for some sort of like spell gem things.
Yes, spell gems. Meg, you find your way not too far away from the party. Like, as you guys are starting to haggle, this is what's happening. You find that this lizard folk woman who is hunched in the cloak has the bundles of leather in front of her. What you see as you can approach, in terms of, like, this seems to be the only other real magical person here, is she's, yes, welcome. What
Oh, is
would
this
you
the
like?
lizard folk? I was planning on going to her since it didn't have anything.
I am looking for some sort of receptacle for some of my spells.
Spell receptacles, of course. You see, she pulls out of her cloak a small leather pouch. Upon burning this, the pact will be made, and you will be able to gain receptacles for the taking of a spell.
I'm sorry, pact?
Yes.
Pact with what?
With the devil or demon, whatever you...
Have a nice day, thank you. Meg will like fully
Yo!
Yeah.
Yep.
Not again.
Not again! That's hilarious. I was waiting for that. You walk back as they're talking to Kaltor, the half-orc.
That is one of her trigger words of like, no, you do not
Pact,
enter
pact!
pacts.
Not again!
Yeah, she's gonna go back to looking for armor. Okay.
Can I just take a look at this half-orc swears and see if there's anything monk-related out of stuff? Because it sounds
Not
like there
really.
isn't.
Most of the armor.
Okay,
would
then I'm
not.
gonna go to the other stall and see if there is anything.
Cool. Meg, you've now joined the rest of the party
And I
here.
just watch as she's like, oh shit.
As you find...
She's fine. She just like walks away.
And you're like, we're done with this.
Yeah.
I actually,
That was
it's
disappointing.
not super secret, but I know other people.
For the rest of you,
things.
there are... Kaltor has actually probably the best armor. This is the stuff that would give you your regular, like, armors or platings or weapons.
Okay.
Is there anything people would want to get? So, Meg, you are able to find he would have a shield. Something that's more like elongated, like a sleeker. It's not very, like, Greek in terms of, like, where he came from, but this is still a very, like, orcish, like, hewn into almost a curved, elongated oval, something that would, like, work well for fighting and, like, more like it frees up your movement with still having a shield. And if you were to get a shield, it would only cost you 50 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of like standard stuff for any of the rest of the weaponry or armor if you guys want it.
Okay.
I was still coming in when you were talking about the whole magic breastplate thing. What were like the stats on that?
Basically, and oh right, I don't think I gave it exactly.
The
In
AC
a
is
bit of a
like-
stats,
I feel
it's
like
not
it's
even
really
AC. You would get a once per. Let me put it this way. If you were to get hit with a melee attack, not a range, not a spell, but a melee attack, you can completely negate all damage. What would have hit you is then gone. But then once per long rest, you roll a d20, and starting on a 10 or higher, it regains its charge. Then afterwards, it would have to be an 11 or higher, 12 or higher, until it's a 20, and then after that, it would eventually lose its charge ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no added AC, but again, you would have that like basically an indefinite 10 uses of, or not indefinite, but a finite use up to of 10, where full hit, like anything, like it could be an insanely big attack, all gone. But of course, then you have to wait that day, see if it recharges.
Yep.
It's kind of the best thing
Doesn't
he's
help
got.
your
in terms of
AC otherwise, which isn't.
Yeah,
super
so if that's the only like real armor option that would be great, I might just go for the shield.
Cool.
And it's 4,000 gold.
Yeah.
I have 4,000 gold.
What?
She's not gonna like tell that to people, but
Yeah.
I do in fact have 4,000.
Meg has quite a bit of gold from an adventure with the dragon.
Oh yeah, because you
yeah.
Play
the
this
same
one.
character.
So he's got the
Well,
dual
'cause I
feat,
didn't
which
commit
means he can
suicide
wield
with
two
mine.
rapiers rather than
Hey,
one
I
sword. It's true,
sacrificed
it's
myself
ideal.
for the good in the world.
And he needs a ranged weapon.
Okay.
Thumbelina
So
was
that's
trying
what
to.
he's looking for.
And
There
you
is-
did
is
wait and said, no, I want to die.
he,
No, I said Thumbelina.
Calter has, and just like in the other general shops, there are a good collection of short bow, crossbow, and longbow.
She has
Well, she doesn't remember that.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, she was starting to.
Yes, and there's some
Yeah, but
darts.
she deserved to
Just your
learn
classic
what she
like
had done.
1d4
You
blow
also
dart.
deserve to live past 15.
Longbow, definitely.
Longbow. Cool.
Longbow, rapier, and a bunch of arrows.
Gotcha.
And then if he wants, I would also try to sell the two short swords. They don't need those.
Gotcha. Yes. Okay. You can sell the 2 short swords. Calthor will give you full 10 gold for
Oh,
each.
sick.
They're in good condition, so you would get 20 gold from that.
Sweet.
So a longbow would run you about a 50 gold. The rapier would run you another 25, so 70. And getting arrows from that, just your classic arrows, they're about a gold a piece. So however many you want, like the Eric Cochran would sell that easy price.
Okay.
So all of it together, you're looking at, let's say, with 20 arrows, 95 gold. 50 gold for the shield.
Yep.
Not a lot of monk stuff. Riot, you are able to start finding not only the ingredients for like a good big soup, you do find a bit of a wood burning artisan. And you can start getting what you need from that.
Yeah,
if
so
you
we didn't find any more like wild magic bullets for John
Yeah,
Smith.
that's. I was looking for if she has anything wild magic related.
I'm going to finish telling you. She said,
That's good.
"These are all pouches that one can burn to gain powers beyond mere mortal comprehensions."
What
No.
kind of? Like, that is from what?
From whatever your heart desires.
Oh, I see why Meg left. I'm done.
Are
too.
you friends with the one that is afraid of greater power?
I'm friends with the one who knows better. Goodbye. Thank you for your time.
Sort of watching this, can I perceive how perceptive this lady is?
Perceive how perceptive.
Perceive how perceptive. She seems pretty perceptive. Most lizard folk are. They're pretty in tune with, just general vibes and just like keep. And of course, as a merchant, there's always that heightened sense of like, I also don't want people to walk off with me.
Okay.
So she seems pretty in tune.
Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping that she might have
Wanted
some
to
useful
steal a
stuff.
pouch of evil demon dust? To make a pact?
To be honest, Morph probably would have been like,
Oh,
Morph. Yeah. Morph.
your characters cause all the problems.
Actually, after almost dying, Morph has changed a little bit. Is a little bit
A
less.
little more cautious.
Yeah.
I just want to ask, any other buying stuff? Or I think we're almost
Honestly,
wrapped with...
no.
If we're good with that, then I'm good. I will also splurge an extra 20 gold on arrows, though. So.
Cool, so 40 arrows.
40 arrows,
Yeah. And easy pack away. Eric Cochran arrows are lovely when it comes to packing. Again, they pack so that it's almost like a puzzle piece, right? Where like they all seem to like conjoin in on themselves, whereas other arrows fletching can like push it out, or the arrowheads. These are like wonderfully like well packed in. So even when you pull one, like they all kind of like slot in again to each other. That's what you get. I mean, Magencia's got probably the most variety in terms of stuff to buy if you know where to look.
Apparently we don't.
Night has approached as we finish
need to
up
go
in the
to
market,
the castle.
and
Well, I mean, we sent a message.
you first have
That's true.
the dude that was waiting.
Oh, yeah. We were gonna go back to the temple for her stomach.
Yes, we need to go back.
Yeah.
And her other thing.
Yes.
You see,
Sorry, I couldn't put the straight
We
face.
need to do it.
as you guys approach back to the temple,
Your stomach.
Yeah.
The Dionysius guy.
Mhm.
let me pull-
We are awful.
Yes, we are.
Oh yeah, we gotta do it for Riot. Oh yeah, right. No, it's actually for Meg. So Meg, shh, we're just convincing Riot.
This is you've been spending too much time with me. You're turning into this deceptive
Yeah.
person now. Like,
I
It
mean,
does
I
come
hang
in-
around you and Flynn and Lance.
yes, you're learning to lie.
Before you even reach the temple, cantrip, thaumaturgy, prestidigitation,
thieves.
Yeah.
fire and lights are going. You see, it is already revelry.
I mean, this actually sounds
And
like a lot of fun.
It's a party
I mean, there
because
is a lot of dancing.
this is how these people worship. With Dionysus is what better way of expressing our devotion and love than through enjoying ourselves and
It's
helping
gonna be
others enjoy
Why
themselves
did
too.
Lily choose Dionysius instead of Artemis?
Lily missed out.
I don't think they really had other gods on her island thing.
Yeah, that's
Neverland.
true. That's true.
The Neverlandians were
This just
very
seems a lot more
Artemis.
Yeah, if Lily was actually allowed to live her life, she might have just chosen Dionysus.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Lily was the one who didn't have choices because of gods. Lily had that problem.
Yeah, because she was raised to be Artemis' chosen and nothing else.
So we are going.
But like, you would
I'm
nothing
gonna
bad
go find
would
that
happen to
cleric.
you if you
I'm
had
gonna find
decided
a
not
cleric
to.
who was learning.
You find the
Great
cleric.
Restoration.
You find him. There is a huge ring, and what you see is in the middle, this dude is full, and everyone chug, 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 chug.
Okay, here we go.
Giant, ornate, beautiful golden goblet that has a pipe leading down to a bigger keg on the wall.
my God.
Into the goblet, and is draining beautiful crimson red liquid. And as you see, his cheeks aren't just growing like rosier in that sense of he's drinking. They're actually starting to glow and golden, like in
That's
that
the
very
magic juice.
godly
Yeah,
set.
he made the Dionysus.
Dionysus juice.
I love it.
As you see, party on! You see a huge crowd, party on! Everyone just roars, cheers. Again, people go back. Some people are dancing. Some people are chatting. It's a great time. Upon walking in Rapunzel, you see the circle braids just. What
I'm
up?
doing good. How are you?
You see,
Look at that juice is working.
Gives you a full like.
Oh,
class-
I like hugs.
And it's like the warmest, like coolest
Oh,
hug ever.
this
It's just
is
like
so
this is nice.
It's been ages since I got
So
a
you're just
hug.
like, yo, I got 30 minutes of godliness
Here
in
we
me.
go, dude.
All right.
So we're going to do it first on Meg, you know, because
Excuse me?
You ready to party? You see,
Party!
he hands you a glass,
She ate a demon.
starts
Okay, do
pouring
it, do
in,
it,
just
do it.
like, drink up, my friend.
That was good.
All right, and now this one.
All right, hey,
It's for
hey,
the stomach, right?
Yeah, this is gonna be so
this is gonna
good
be
for you.
so good.
Okay.
Raya hands you a full plate of cookies.
Oh, that's so
Nice.
cute. These are like the cupcakes. These
Oh,
are like
child.
the
it's like
cupcakes.
And now you drink this. Gives you another goblet just like that. Did you like my cookies though? They're brownie cookies. I took the brownie recipe and made it cookie style. Hey.
Oh, no.
Brownies aren't magical at all, my guy, but magic. Both of you feel
Yeah.
beautiful burning through your mind of party buzz. Right? That whoa. And both of you feel your madness wash away.
Oh, ew!
You're right.
There's also the
Yeah,
hat.
you've been doing that.
Oh, I have to puke. Oh my god.
Hey, we got the puke corner!
I'm
A
sure
line
there's puking
opens up to
buckets
a
everywhere.
like
I was
golden.
like
Manager
the
coming
demon
having
thing
an
that
open
this
wound
that is
since
like
like
2
2
everything
p.m.
else is going. Everything else is going.
Golden
feel better?
pillows are laid out
Thank
as
you.
just like,
Ew.
hey, people
Did I
sometimes
laugh
party
good
too
or
hard.
not?
Not even
Good
from
job?
drinking wise.
Thanks.
If you've
but-
got a
oh
bad
gosh,
stomach and you're
okay,
trying to eat
okay.
a lot of food and
It's
dance
okay.
around,
They were looking
No
really
one
good
ever
combo.
hears about this. What happens to
Nope.
Magencia stays
I
with
promise I
Magencia.
won't.
What happens to
I
Magencia
promise
stays
I
with
won't tell
Magencia.
it. I won't tell Hercules.
I've
about
had
it.
Hey,
open.
anyone!
Guys, I've had an open wound since like 2 p.m.
Who is
Oh,
helping
it's
me?
okay.
Who's been letting me
Like,
drink my
they
own
just
blood?
Cure wounds.
I did a skill
You're
of
fine.
28 to drink
You
my
see,
own
no,
blood.
this is great for you. Watch this, watch this. Pours the
Gosh.
juice on your wound clean. Hey, you guys are great. Remember,
That's actually insane.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
you
no, I
party
rolled it. I'm
hard-
like, hey, I want to drink my blood while we're at the market. He's like, hey, roll. I'm like, cool, 28.
You are
I
a
just
weirdo.
want you guys to know
Mm.
that when you are at a Dionysus party, you just gotta party. Arrow
No.
through his throat.
Can we see where it came from?
Immediately turn around. You guys see the
Oh, it's
dark
Merida.
Lilith
Oh.
standing
Oh,
rooftop
no.
across open, and you see her nod. Screams erupt through the house. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
Yeah. Wait a minute, am I gonna have disadvantage because I have marijuana in my system?
No, these are not actually any drug cookies. They're just
These
really
are
good
good
cookies.
cookies?
He told you there's no magic, there's no drug. He just gave you a really good cookie.
That's 20!
Nat 20.
I got a 15.
I got a
15.
9.
Let's go
I
in
got a
here.
rock. Jinx! I love you.
We are
Oh, man.
no, we're on the first floor here. Let's grab you guys.
Wow, this is great.
Yeah, I was
Wait,
not
where's
expecting
my-
this. This
No,
got
was
dark
that-
fast. Like,
Um,
if she's after the god juice or something, if that's what they were looking for, and now that they've made it, it's that. Oh, great! We have confirmation. We can just take it.
all right, 1 second. I
We
gotta
gotta
pull
find
up
the
my.
recipe and we gotta take it.
Is he like full dead? You're a cleric, right? Can you like heal him?
Yeah, I can do something.
Here's what we're gonna do. It's initiative. Like again,
Yeah.
when a ranged attack hits, you see everything. It's not like anything's terrible.
Yikes.
Also, I do have the alert feat, so
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're not even surprised by this. You heard the arrow fly. Yikes!
and I
That's
got a
good.
total of 27 on initiative.
Woo!
My dude.
Holy hell,
Okay.
Dumbo!
Here we go. I'm trying to find some. I have the wrong map pulled up. Here we go. There's my white stone.
It's a Christmas.
Here we go. You guys are in the party.
I love how
Here's
this is
the
like
other room.
techno,
Music.
but old timey.
It's Bardcore, my guy.
It's hardcore. I love it.
I'm like, what?
Seems like how my dad dances. It's scary.
All right.
I would
Sorry.
I'm glad I got a shield before this.
Squirrel.
Oh my god.
I'll be
Here's
slightly
what you
less
guys need to know.
squishy.
Right now, this is what we like to call difficult terrain due to people.
Oh yeah.
How
The-
tall are the ceilings?
I thought
Right
you were
now,
gonna
in
say
this temple,
civilians.
this is a much higher temple.
Oh,
Um, I'm going to have to. We're going to do a little bit of theater of the mind though instead
Okay.
for this because my Dionysius house isn't working great.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Theater of mind is wonderful.
Theater of mind is wonderful, and I still like know the general dimensions of what's going on.
Yeah.
Right now, you guys are in a difficult terrain sort of vibe, right? There is a lot going on. It can clear though, because this is not difficult terrain in sense of the terrain. It's because there's people around. Lilith has disappeared. You are hearing people screaming. Dumbo, you have the alert feed. You hear movement and screams coming from other places in the temple too.
Did you
Oh,
put us all in
no.
the initiative?
I'm about to right
Okay.
now. That's what we're getting to right now.
I just
So-
wanted to make sure nobody got skipped.
Yes, no, you're fine. What I need now is, with us rolling initiative, go ahead and tell me what you got. Let's just go around. Rapunzel,
15.
Meg,
14.
Raya,
Isn't that
Nat
familiar?
20.
Nat 20, so good, 24. John Smith,
9.
8, and Dumbo.
27.
Woo! Jeez.
So nice.
Pretty dope.
Perceive.
All right. You perceive.
Okay, but you have to understand, Eleanor and Braxton make the best memes. We found that out.
When we were
last
Uh,
in the
night.
that's
group
going to
of
be
competitions
23.
of who would do that.
Oh, they're
And
so great.
Nice.
I should have saved all of those.
that's going to be those
Somewhere in the
3
chat.
things. I'm just gonna roll for those 3 real quick. Okay, not bad. But I still think that puts them after.
Small question.
All right, so yes, it will go because we love honoring our nat 20s. Raya Dumbo, Rapunzel, Meg, John. There's stuff in between.
That's so calm for a murder.
That's what I'm we're gonna swap into our heavy, intense music in a second. Raya, you are up first.
Okay. Based on conversations of what happened after the dragon fight, do I recognize this person that just sent an arrow through the air as the person who holds the dragon gem?
No, actually, because these two were the ones that went and fought. They didn't relay that yet. Because this is kind of that great storytelling. Because it was your old friend, Lily. Neither of you two thought to tell you three
Well,
who.
hear me out.
Well,
Do we
actually,
all see
no.
this
Didn't
figure now?
Lonnie around the table with Arthur and everybody tell that whole story about Lilith?
Yes, and showed a
Yeah, I
picture.
did.
She drew a picture of
Oh,
her.
you did. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes, I'm so glad.
yes.
Rapunzel and her drawings.
Keen mind, mofos.
Keep in mind, it's helpful. So yes.
Cool. I look over at Rapunzel and I point to the priest and say, "You got him?"
Yes.
Okay. I am going
I
to
hope.
sprint after this creature, and I'm not going to let it out of my sight until I either get my orb or I kill it.
How much is your movement?
It depends if I'm sprinting. Pretty sure it says 30 feet, but I know I have 45 because I have unarmored.
Yes, you do have 45. 45 gets you out in the street, Raya. On 45, this thing large creature
I kind
is.
of want to provoke it so it will shoot at me.
What do you do to provoke?
I think I have a dagger on me.
Just throws a dagger.
Yeah.
How do I kick this thing off?
No, I have darts. I have darts as a bard.
Oh yeah, as a monk. Go ahead. You're gonna roll an attack, and this is gonna be a bit of a persuasion because you're trying to like engage this creature, or like to a point that it would attack you.
Fun. And then I add my dex to this bad boy. Well, it's a plus 10, so then 18 does not hit.
18 doesn't hit.
What?
Boom, boom. You throw out these darts.
But
This like thing
Is it a
is like.
persuasion check?
Go ahead and give me a persuasion. It won't have any advantage or anything to it since you didn't hit. It's helpful to like hit the thing.
18.
Do I hit the thing?
Again.
Let me roll again. Yeah. Riot. This is for the you. Boom, boom. This thing catches the dart with 2 fingers.
Oh.
Holds up a paper that looks to be those old scrolls. They burst into flame.
I think I just made a wrong move, guys. I'm really, really sorry. I think I just did something wrong.
Dumbo, that's you. So you're in the party right now. There's a lot of people around, and with your alert, screams are coming from 3 places in the house.
Okay.
Big things, is what you can tell. Like there are 3 major areas.
Yeah.
There's one area that would be to your left, kind of where like those main rooms were that you guys were taking.
Yeah.
There are 2 others that are coming to other parts of the temple you guys haven't been to yet.
Alright. Do I remember any windows on the outside of the temple on those other spots?
Oh yeah, there seem to be more windows, more like on the left side, so where the one scream was coming from.
Yeah.
Just again rooms.
Okay.
But there was like maybe 1 or 2 on the other side.
Okay. Alright. Because I'm just gonna like turn to John and anyone else who's still here and paying attention to me, like just pointing around, like pointing, scream, and then Dariah out there, like him out there or him over.
What are you trying to figure out? Like,
Do you guys want me to go out?
I like
Ryan,
this.
assist
Oh, this
Dariah,
is the
or
best
Ryan
where it's
trying
like,
to
what
find
are
out
you
the screams
saying?
Ryan can handle herself. Find out about the screams.
Okay, so I go towards the single scream.
Sweet. With your movement, you are able
How tall are the
to.
ceilings again?
Ceilings right now in the temple. Getting into this hallway, they do drop to about 10 feet.
Okay.
Because it's not like rooms open up, right? It's just that like this is the wing where we sleep.
Okay. How wide is it?
Why width though? It is like 20 feet width.
Oh, perfect.
So even with
yeah.
like a lot of like move, you're able to get really far just on that like quick heavy step through. In pushing through, you hear the screams are coming from the room now that you guys were in, where this dude was being kept,
Okay.
or the body, right, so to
Okay.
speak. You could assume it's gone because there's a lot of people. It sounds like in that
Yeah.
room right
Just leave the body on the ground for the party.
now. You're not sure yet. I mean, maybe they.
Begin
bonus
to
action
Bernice
dash.
every single hike
Bonus
back
action,
here.
that is so helpful. You close the distance. As you make it in, what you see is the body is gone. A lot of people in here have like, there is an altar sigil, you think, to the priest. They were still mourning, but mourning through party. There is like different like snacks or drinks placed. There's like a burning incense. What you see is Dumbo, an enormous, nasty looking creature, really. This thing has like gross bones jutting out like firefly like wings and a giant spiked tip tail like a scorpion. No eyes, but as you enter in, just all these party goes. You see a couple people who are maybe like a little too tripped out right now are like freaking out and shaking. As this thing is looking, you see that in its claws are a ton more papers.
Okay. I will take the dodge action and get as close to this thing as possible.
Ooh,
As I pull out my sword, my
Nice.
2 rapiers.
clever,
Just to
clever.
kind of, make sure I'm in there.
You get full and in there. This thing gets like close, and you see it's like looking around. You can tell it's probably like trying to like sense you through other senses.
Yeah.
But you keep that light foot. You keep the dodge. Get in low and really close. As a lot of these people are screaming, they are trying to rush out, but you get the feeling it's going to be hard because again, a lot of people
Yeah.
through close spaces is going to be hard.
Yeah, so I'm just shoving myself
Monks
as
only
a
grab
pile of meat in
projectiles
front of this thing
if
so
it's
the
not a
civilians
surprise
can get
attack.
out.
Or
Awesome.
can they grab them on a surprise attack?
I don't know.
So, defunct projectiles, it's only when it's aimed at you.
Okay, but then what if I have a feat called Sentinel, where if an ally is within 5 feet of me, I can immediately make an attack if they are attacked.
She was within 5 feet. He just gave her cookies.
Come on.
The sentinel, the creature that you are trying to hit, has to be within 5 feet of
Yeah.
you or
Of the thing.
Sentinel's a melee.
That's why I was like, what? Yeah, no.
It's melee opportunity. Yeah.
Okay.
That
Here's
was a
what's
good
gonna
thought.
happen though. I forgot to roll initiative for the priest. You guys don't know his name either. We
Oh
need
my
to
God.
get his nickname.
Bardion!
Bardion.
We're really bad at
Oh.
forgetting names thing.
No kidding.
Did
I
you just
mean,
roll like an @1 death
it's-
save?
No, it's for his initiative. Adding in his okay. His initiative is after yours, Rapunzel.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
You see, though, Raya, this woman, this very large yellow tattoo and paint across her face, pulls another arrow out.
Can't shoot for shit.
But the good thing is, guys, it's not melee, in which case it's not 2 death saving throws, it's only 1.
It's only one.
And it's only the first
You
one.
watch another arrow judge into
Does it
this
fly by
man's
me?
neck. It does.
I'd like to spend a key point in my guy and catch that shit.
Can she do that though? I
When
thought
it's
deflect
not
missiles was
your
only when it's at you.
Oh, no.
I don't want to deflect. I think deflect missile. It might be for you, but
But
rule
if
of
it's
cool
within
does
5
say. I
feet of
think
her-
that would be
Yeah.
fair.
Rule of cool.
Rule of
The
cool.
rule of cool.
Honestly,
Right, supreme.
if it's going through her 5-foot space, she should
You
be
can-
technically-
Who told you that? Wizards?
Yeah,
The
it says when you
ghost?
are hit by,
Because the
but
effects-
I don't think
Wizards
it
of the
matters.
Coast?
Really.
You can use your action to deflect or catch a missile when you are hit by a ranged attack. I'm going to say this. This is super cool. Definitely Box of Doom worthy because
That's
he's
cool.
going to have not a great chance if he gets hit.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to say. Let me roll all the official stuff of
Wow,
what
I
the
thought this
damage
was
is
gonna
going to
be
be.
low stakes session.
I know,
I'm like,
right?
Low stakes.
Oh, you thought low
Surely I
stakes?
can make
Nah.
my
low session.
I give you guys insane
Dumbo comes
stakes.
back.
Slang
This is
Longo.
our punishment for
Dang it.
killing his
Dang it,
Lord
Dumbo.
in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Um,
Man, I wish I
here's
was
where we
there.
got to do.
Oh yeah.
78, that's
Glorious.
35
I
plus.
used my
Although
sword to
it
grab
wouldn't have
one
worked
with
if you'd
myself.
been there because my
Yeah.
invisibility was just the perfect double spell slot to get the 4 of
Yeah.
us. So another person we couldn't have been invisible.
Ah,
and
she's
that
not
was
doing
great 'cause
Slaying
I
Longo,
was
though.
Basically
But you're very good
invisible.
stealth, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Well, something else that was great was when we were
Oh!
here, August wanted us to be like,
Excuse
is
me.
it a demon lord or is it not?
He is primeval awareness.
There is some
Yeah.
stuff. Raya, this arrow is flying by. You see
like,
necrotic,
yeah, it's
burning energy. You get the feeling that there's magic to this attack.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I will let you know the bare minimum. If this hits, he might die now.
I don't like that!
Crap.
Oh, that's
Here's
why
what we're
Ross
gonna
is
do.
giving rule of cooling this.
I was gonna say,
In
then I
terms
can
of
try and
key
get it
point,
too.
with deflect missiles, here's what's going to happen. I am going to say that... Okay. It's interesting. How do we do this? Deflect missiles... You do so the damage you take will be 1d10 plus your dex plus your monk level.
Or even like if
What
it's
is
rule
your
of cooling,
monk level right
I-
now?
I am level 8.
So, plus that... so 13...
with rule of cooling, if the only way I'm able to stop it is with my body, I will.
That's what it might be, but let's see. This is going to be... How do you do an opposite dexterity save? How do you really...
Whoever
you
gets
throw
right.
yourself into
What
It's
am I
not a
supposed
dex
to be
save,
dex, but is she
because it's
dexterous
controlling
enough
where
to
your body
interact
Dex
with
save.
her body?
It's going to be an opposed dex save, basically.
Okay.
Can she
Very fair.
hit this orange? Because it is this creature's turn, whatever the name be that you don't know. Some people do. No, you know. Lilith.
Everyone told everything.
Lilith is trying to hit this dude on the ground. You're trying to take the shot.
Please tell me that's bad. It'd be kind of cool if it was bad, you know? You know?
You have to beat a DC 8?
What?
Delicious!
I think you
yeah!
automatically do that.
How did you physically? Was it a natural 1?
That's a nat 2.
My saving throws are +10!
So wait, if you roll in that one, then it's gonna be...
This
Yeah,
is
I don't
bad,
put that
though.
energy out there. It would be higher.
Raya, here's what's
Do
gonna
I have to roll in the
happen.
box of doom? That's why I'm standing up.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Depending on
The
how
box
I
of
feel,
doom now
better
is
thing
for
could
you.
happen.
There is a DC 15 Constitution saving throw about to happen.
Fun.
How good is your con?
If you don't succeed,
Yes.
you
+1.
actively...
Die.
Does anyone have Revivify yet?
No.
No,
No.
Oh, she has it on the paper.
I'm not.
but she's not high
She's
enough
not-
level
Holy
yet.
shit.
That's
Hey,
it.
sorry,
Sure,
what
taking-
kind of damage is this?
This is... No, this isn't even damage. This attack, because you have a certain amount of hit points left, if you don't beat a con save, you might die.
How many hit points is this arrow dealing?
It's not the
It's not
hit points.
It's like
This
a
is a
magical
thing.
effect.
These are my favorite kind of magic weapons.
This is an
Gross.
intense... This is a heavy BBEG
Yeah.
assassin,
Gross.
so to speak.
Deliciously gross.
This could be insta-kill.
This might be insta-kill. This could get bad.
Yikes! What, like
That's
third
not good.
session of the campaign?
Guys, I'm really not
Raya.
trying to kill my characters
Here's
anymore. I
Here's what's gonna
promise.
happen. You're gonna roll over so I can see. Ready? You can roll
You
it
got
in.
this. Nat 20.
Just don't look. I'll let you know what happens. What is your Constitution modifier?
My con
Are you
mod.
proficient in con
saves.
saving throws?
We're con saving throws. Excuse me. It is saving throw.
Saving throw. +1.
+1.
Dirty 20? Oh no.
What did I
Raya.
Oh.
As
You're building
Just
character.
make your life.
Raya,
Oh no.
you
He looks too happy to
see
kill her.
the body on the ground. You see the arrow coming. You push yourself. Feel the
For
arrow.
honor.
What's more honorable than saving a life?
No.
You feel, though, paralyzing necrotic energy surge through your body. As your mind flashes, you see your Baha, you see Namari, you see Sisu, you see these moments, you feel yourself die. And you hear, though, that voice. Give up. Fight. And on a synthetic 15! You rolled a 14!
Oh my
Raya,
goodness.
you only take the damage. It is still 39
please.
hit points. You are now at
Thank
64.
you. Oh my
As you
God.
boom.
Like 4th level, you should be dead.
Yes.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Take
You
it
though
out.
see boom boom
Holy.
as
Can you not do that?
Am I still up?
you are still up at
I flip
64.
off the creature. I'm like, don't try and pull that shit again.
She's dragon! Another one.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Why do you attack?
Yo!
That's the thing.
Rapunzel, that's your turn.
My character with the path of the samurai. You know, like,
Okay,
what's more honorable
I am
than death and
going
protecting
to
my life
use
save another.
my.
You're
healer
gaining honor
feat.
points for that though. That's
Delicious!
So with honor
Yes.
points.
I'm going to
It's
use my
basically-
healer feat to stabilize that creature. They regain 1 hit point, so he's up at 1.
he's up
And
at
I
1.
also do a d6 plus 4 hit points to it, plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum. So however much he's normally at. And that's only only another 6 points.
Only another.
Oh, to the creature's maximum number of hit dice. So whatever level he's at, he gains that many more points too.
You gonna run that by me again? Sorry.
Okay, give him 7 points,
7
and
points.
then however many his level is. So if he's at level 14, he gets another
Or with
14.
He's
God
not.
juice.
Yeah, with the
God
god.
juice.
He
Yeah.
was bulking. He was
Yeah.
pre-gaming hard
So-
tonight.
This should give him a
That's
decent buff.
yeah. He's gonna.
Healer feat is pretty cool.
He's up pretty well now.
Yes. Okay, good.
Crisis averted. Now we just gotta kill some big scary squid.
All right.
And now
You see. Whoa! As you
What's
like
your name?
pull
What's
the
your
arrow, it is healed. You are seeing like the
yeah, I
rosy
pulled
heal.
both of the arrows out of his gullet.
Oh, only one because the other one hit
Oh, yeah,
I
Ryan.
pulled the arrow out of his
The
gullet.
arrow.
I'm like, that shouldn't
Full.
stay there.
You see, just like, whoo! Yo, that just got wild.
What's your name? I need to know your name.
Hey, I'm Davey.
I love you so much! She over the name.
I would die for Davey.
I'm Davey.
Okay, cool. And now, is Lily still here?
You see, Lilith
Lily.
is across. here's what you see.
Lilith.
It is Lilith.
He's
It's
up. He can do this. Let's see.
That's the only
You
way
see,
to put them.
he kind of like takes you, just like yo,
Revive the
puts
current
like
temporary
a bit of a
damage.
brownie in your mouth and just like do it. You now have guidance. You get a D4.
Heck yeah!
Delicious.
Yep.
That's
He's gonna
Well,
throw
that's
that
like
on
a full
as
minute,
that
doesn't
legendary
it?
reaction he gets, cause he's bulking.
That's
What's
awesome.
the reactions? Heck yeah!
Okay. I'm going to undo my hair as a bonus action
Done.
because I have a feeling we're gonna have to use it. Okay. And then I'm going to ask him, where's the rest
Because,
of the juice?
hopefully,
I think
I
that's
try
what
and
they're
make all my
after.
characters.
Hey,
different,
yo,
right?
I got-
And I do.
Ooh.
The one thing that they all
I left it in the office.
I book it to the office.
Clever girl.
I go to the office as fast as I possibly can.
Oh, difficult. To
I will use a key point.
Step of the way.
You
Yes.
find. Keep
That
on
is a
in.
lot of freaking
Dumbo, you
ground.
watch as like
65,
Rapunzel, boom, boom,
130,
boom, runs in, like kind of up the wall down.
195
Could
feet.
she
Yeah,
do?
even with difficult terrain, like, and you could kind of bypass by
Yeah, I
trying
was
to
gonna
like up the
say, if
wall,
it's a-
like.
yeah, I'll
she's like
just
acrobatics
pushing
away.
around.
Yeah, I'll run along the wall. Then I skip it difficult
Yeah.
terrain. There we
Go
go.
for it. Yikes, monks.
So that I don't need to spend a key point, I assume. I assume it's within 130 feet.
That's good. Action, bonus action move. You are in the room.
Okay,
You
cool.
see, Dumbo, this giant Rapunzel. You've seen one of these before when you were in Hades. This is a bone devil. One of the
Oh.
torturers of
I'm
the
going
pit.
to run up at the top of the wall so I'm close to the ceiling and see if because I think then it
Run up.
can't reach.
It's about 30 feet. It's a very
Oh, yeah,
like
there's no
long,
way
tall room again. For
I
the
can't
most-
provoke opportunity attacks then.
You're-
then
yeah,
I go
you're
straight
alright.
to the office.
Both you are in.
And I immediately start like, we gotta find the recipe for the juice.
I'm distracted in the big
Dumbo.
thing.
And
Oh, yeah, never mind. I'll just look for it myself.
Dumbo's he's got both right for his eyes.
So
Like,
is it out in the open? Because I assume
gets
it
me.
would probably be out in the open because
you get
he's
ready to look.
not the smartest thing.
Well, didn't you say the thing was like holding
The
scrolls?
thing's holding scrolls.
Okay,
It is now its turn.
So that's probably the recipe that it's
here we
got.
go. This thing
And
got me
done.
fun.
Although you did just revivify
You
the guy
see
who knows the
this
recipe.
I
thing
didn't do revivify. I don't have that yet.
Or I know
takes
he's alive.
its claws and like rakes them between object interaction. Poof, destroyed.
Okay, but I
Paper's
don't.
gone.
Did he have that scroll or was it just?
You're
those?
not sure what he could have had, but whatever he was holding is gone.
Cool.
You see that this thing immediately is whipping around. It sees you. It's going to make some attacks on Dumbo, but you are-
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yeah, that's
that
good.
dodge.
That's pretty great, man.
Ooh, okay. Dumbo, I think that's
at least he's alive.
one hit.
okay.
Yikes! Yeah, so one claw is gonna hit you. You take just 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Not too bad. As again, you feel like a lot of the damage that could have been done wasn't.
As in just
Uh,
like.
Just like very good.
So just
That's
at
the
6
noise
points,
Sam makes, not
barely
the-
at 109, right?
That was just.
And you guys, though, see that this devil, for its last act, you watch as its tail rips through the wall. You see it breaks through into the street, and so much paper has been destroyed. John and Meg, you guys listen. Across all, huge screaming. You hear a lot of screaming coming in different places out there as stuff is happening that you can't see. Meg, that does make your turn.
How far away from me is Lilith?
Right now, Lilith is about 45 feet out to the street, another like 35. So going diagonally, doing quick maths, 50 feet diagonally.
Can I make a free check? I'm not sure if this would be like investigation or even religion, maybe with like ungodly stuff, or I don't know. What I'm trying to figure out is physically how close to the original is she specifically, meaning is that like is she still like a celestial creature because of the Asmar who would then be like really hurt by necrotic damage? Or with this whole Hades Pact thing, is she now like resistant to necrotic damage? damage, or like
Oh.
you see like that
That's
immunity
really
resistance
clever.
because she was an Azamar, but what is she now?
Yes, Meg. And I'll
That
say
is super
you might
clever.
be the only one that would be apt enough to make that check,
Yeah.
being
Nice.
previous warlock and having that knowledge of creatures like this, right? That was your day job for the past how many years?
What could that check be?
This is going to be an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm bad at Arcana. Could it be religion? Because it is that Azamar other thing.
I mean,
I
coming
will
from
say,
the person who created
actually,
technology.
yes, it can be religion because
Thank
this
you.
is some sort of god creature. This is no longer
Please be good.
whatever it was your friend.
Oh,
Help
that's
back.
not
Shit. No, I
bad.
took the help action that took from the arrows.
Very helpful.
16.
16. This thing looks dark. It doesn't look like normal gods, from what you can tell. It's that it might have that like resistance. Yeah, like normally like things like this, you're not sure what they're vulnerable or weak to. This might be like some of the devils you see. It might even now be a bit vulnerable to stuff like radiance, but that's a guess.
Okay.
That would be like a gamble, right? Like I could try something like this,
So,
but you're more confident, I would say, than in the reverse of. But whatever this is, it looks very dark inside. I mean, and as Marian lifted to a dark godhood, most likely is resistant to necrotic levels of stuff.
that is good to know.
I have a random question. Can I have a conversation with this funky little creature?
Well,
Yeah, in your turn, we'll roleplay, definitely. Yeah.
So
Delicious.
Yeah, if it's still here, yeah, definitely.
I
It's a
am
recreation
going
of one of my
to
characters.
start taking my movement towards her, I guess.
Okay.
However much
Yeah.
of that can be with the difficult terrain.
You start moving through.
And
You're able to
then-
get through the house out into the street, even with difficult terrain.
Oh, sweet. So I'm out in the street.
Yes. Not like as far as Raya is in the street. Like Raya, you were able to get out to the middle. This is like you made it past the doorway.
I have minions of chaos still.
Mm.
So, if I were to conjure an earth elemental as close as possible, I have a 90-foot range. I want it to be as close as possible to Lilith. And then
Drop
if
it on her
technically
from
it
the
has
sky.
to like spawn on the ground, maybe it can make an athletics to get up to her, right?
Yes, and earth elemental. It's like because it has to form from the earth.
Well, could it do just athletics to climb up to get to her?
Yeah, it could.
Okay, and then so I'm going to summon an earth elemental and tell it to grapple Lilith.
Cool. Go ahead and I'll let you know. Actually, you get to roll the initiative for it as you bring it in.
That is really
What's
cool.
its modifier?
-1.
Seriously? I guess that's fair. It's strong.
It's an earth elemental. It's not dexterous.
I rolled a natural
I like fire
19. That's gonna
Yo,
be 15.
that's good.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Earth elemental will come right after.
So we have
Lilith
stuff-
in the
oh, no.
initiative order.
Dang it.
No. This one's stony.
Yeah, stony.
Sophie is air elemental.
Yeah, I
Um,
wanted to know
This
what
earth
stone
elemental
was.
like
Easy
forms.
air,
you
stony
see-
is earth.
Soggy.
Brick
Soggy
cracks and breaks as this hulking like
Oh,
golem like looks up at you, Meg. Just
Stuffy, stony, soggy.
Hey, Stony, grapple that perverted god thing.
starts getting ready to climb the building.
So cool.
Delicious.
You see that this the Dark Lilith looks at you. Shut up! Make me a con saving
Oh,
throw.
no.
Oh, I'm not great at con.
Don't die. Because I feel like Rapunzel would be scared to bring you back if you did. 'Cause I feel like
This is
you
what I
might
needed
kill
that natural
her.
19. Watch me get a nat 1 now. Oh, that's an 11.
That did not beat the save.
Whoa, Dark One's on luck?
Yes!
Oh, this is the
Dark
time
one's
to
on
do
luck.
it.
Yeah, that's good.
That
That's
only
good.
gives me a d10 though.
Context. So,
I got it.
That's a 7, so 18? Because I rolled an 11 the first time, so 18. Is that the exact DC?
It beats it.
Heck yeah!
You watch as
Oh, that was a good
radiating black light pulses out of this being.
Oh.
You have just enough sense of time. You look away, Raya, you already were enough to avert your eyes. What definitely would have seriously blinded you to a bad
Rose,
extent.
come on! That was my shtick before it was yours.
Holy Sean Smith, that's your turn as
Don't be
Lily.
dead,
This thing is fuming,
Too
just like
late.
shaking with anger. All right, John.
Alright.
That's you. 2 are out to the left, 2 are out above or in front.
What's the other screaming?
Okay. So, while she's looking at Meg, Hunter's Mark.
Delicious!
Bonus action. Boom. Hunter's
I'm
mark
going
on.
to find you, and I'm going to ask you to
Guess
dimension
that.
doors right behind her.
That's
you
good.
Need to pull that bone devil thing first.
And then I am
I've
just
got
gonna
this.
Yeah.
That's the
unload
thing,
3 shots on her.
I still have to get my hair
I
around
borrowed that
first,
trick.
please.
Go for it. Gosh, and you have
What
an.
kind of damage does your spell do?
It's the
Okay.
one that completely
But what
destroys.
kind of damage?
Very shitty.
Radiant, but
Okay,
it
good.
completely
So
destroys.
one is a 13. That's, I'm assuming, not gonna hit.
13 does not hit. Yeah.
Then we've got a 28,
That hits for sure.
and then an 18.
That doesn't hit.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
That's no fair, because when I had this character as a cleric, and my AC was like 12.
I know, right? It's great.
I know.
Come to the dark side. We have better AC.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
I
like,
know, not
I was
necessarily,
stuck
no.
with a 16 for a long time on the
Nobody's
dark
gonna know
side.
what AC
Yeah.
is 16, so.
Well, it looks
Okay.
like people have
So
favorites.
anyway, for
so
damage,
Julie's right about
D10
it.
plus 2 and a D6.
I was gonna say, I'm
D10,
technically on the
2d6.
good side.
That's
and I've
pretty
got a
good.
21.
Delicious.
So that is 9 points of damage.
That is 9.
Bonk.
That halves to 4.
Oh, because non-magical?
You never did get that
Use your
story,
magic
did you,
bullets.
We gotta get you your magic bullets. I
Yep.
mean, we gotta
man?
find
We
them.
get you that
You
sword.
boom, boom, boom. They like clink off of this thing's chest, like still enough, like you see it hitting, but it's just that like. Doof, doof.
Uh-huh.
You see this thing is not breaking eye contact with Meg.
Right? Guess what? Action surge!
Oh, I hate that. Go
You
for it.
still have the darts on you.
Oh!
You have 9
Oh, it's
darts.
You do have 9 left.
3 darts.
Heck yeah!
You're
All right, let's see if they hit.
No, please, come on.
Okay.
Those are delicious rolls.
Those
I'll
are
tell
really
you that
good.
much.
Those are a lot better. I think that one was cocked.
I'm going to agree with you.
What did that?
2 24s and a 25.
Nice.
All 3 hit.
Heck yeah! Wild magic darts!
Wow,
Well,
good
darts.
charge. They're running fast
They
now.
all do full damage because they're magical.
They do.
But they
So-
only do D6 of damage.
But that's
because they are
still
just
a-
darts.
Plus all
He-
his.
he shot them
what,
out of a
dex
gun.
is his gun?
I know, so normally they do a D4, so last
Oh, so it
time
increases
he
the
said
dice.
they
Okay.
do
Yeah,
D6
that makes
instead.
sense.
Yeah.
You come on, why did you think you are?
Ooh.
I also have many d6s.
Oh yeah.
If you would like to roll the gemstone d6.
Ooh.
Oh,
Man.
it's so pretty.
Freaking
You're
gorgeous.
holding
Um,
a rainbow with your
Almost
hand.
alive.
All the colors of the
No
way.
way.
Yeah, colors
John,
away.
holy
You're
crap,
right.
this is super cool. First attack, boom! You watch as a rippling wave, boom, 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 boom. You watch as yourself and all partygoers within 30 feet of you turn invisible.
Yes!
Are
You
we
hear
even
screaming.
Am I feet of
I don't think we are.
No,
Oh, okay.
no one is, but
But
you see
that's
partygoers.
Invisible now.
Our friend.
Davey!
Yes, Davey!
Yeah!
As the
Yes!
second to hit,
Nice.
I need you to know that the odds of me rolling, and I kid you not, an 82 twice in a row are impossible. You get to take 2 additional actions immediately, my friend.
What?
I'm
6 more
sorry.
darts.
There's no way.
Well, he doesn't have
You
that
got
for
80
He
left.
does,
two
he has,
twice
yeah,
in a
exactly.
row?
So you had 9 left and then you
An
rolled 3.
82 says you take an additional action immediately. So you can take an
my
attack
God.
How
shot.
many darts do you have 6?
Yeah.
6 left, so you can
He
do
can.
2 more
You
darts to
can
the
just
chest.
unload
Right.
into her.
Here, let me roll damage for this.
Yeah,
Roll
roll
damage.
for the first.
That was-
Holy crap. This is cool.
Okay, so that is.
Wait, how'd the boy do? How'd the
Nice.
gemstone do?
I haven't rolled the gemstone one yet. So that is 10 points of damage right there.
Well,
On the
plus
first-
your...
And then plus all the hunter's marks.
So,
2.
I have dice too if you need. I'm sorry, I should have asked.
You're good.
What's your day?
That is another 9 points of damage.
Are
So
you adding your
19
modifier?
more.
Yeah.
Wait, how?
Oh.
So is
Yeah,
that
I have a
19
modifier.
plus
Yeah.
what you did on top? Sorry, I'm trying to keep track of this.
Yeah, that's on top of what
Yeah,
you
that's
already
on
told me.
top because of hunter's mark.
Yes, so 19.
And then add another 6
my gosh.
with my modifier.
Incredible.
Boom, boom, boom. This thing's already started. You're like getting attacks in really well, John.
I know, he gets 2 more
2
actions.
more actions.
3 more darts.
3 more. Choo, 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 choo. You guys are watching. John, it's invisible. No one can see you, but you are boom, choo, boom, choo,
Did you
boom.
crit?
One's a crit because
Yes!
it's a 19.
Yes! Spider
Oh my
Yes!
gosh. That's so cool.
And then the 18 will hit, but the 7 won't.
7 volts, so that's
Cute.
2 more.
But that's a crit
Oh my
and then a hit,
gosh.
so you're good. That's 3
Yeah.
hits,
Oh, yeah.
basically.
Ooh.
So let's roll damage for that.
And then wild magic 3 more times.
Well, 2 more times because 1 didn't.
That's true.
Yeah.
Thank you for correcting me.
Something happens,
That's
John,
still-
that does affect it. You feel like the magic kind of
Go.
something that can affect you.
Okay.
Interesting. And finally,
It's 2 6s and a 5.
Delicious.
That's amazing!
Plus your modifier.
Yep, plus modifier on 2 of them.
And
And Hunter's Mark.
And yeah, I'm gonna roll Hunter's Mark here in just a sec. So.
Look at all these guys.
We're gonna stop another important villain,
What?
guys!
I'm so proud of
August
So
is
that's-
actually going to murder us in real life.
I need to know. I need to know math.
August, 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then plus Hunter's Mark is. Another 7.
Dang! So that's
I
20.
need to know
You get another action, dude.
times. No. It's a 1% chance, right?
Am I just gonna drop
Did
Lilith?
you do
0.01
another
times-
You do another 82.
0.01 times 0.01. How?
Did you get
10,000.
another 82? Can I see? Can I see?
10,000.
Can we see?
I rolled another 82.
Are you
What?
serious?
How do I keep
Oh
rolling
my
an
gosh.
82?
Well, it's 1 more action because he rolled 2
One more.
82s.
Yeah.
And now
No,
he gave
he
me
did
2 actions.
another.
And now he got the third one,
Third
so
one.
he's getting
Yeah,
So
so
you've
he
done
has to-
one action. Boom, boom, boom,
Why?
boom.
He only took the first
But
one.
you've
Yeah.
only taken 1 so far.
So,
you
what's your next
You were
action?
now.
What
So you get one more action and then one more
Any-
action.
any
dice.
other
would you
dice.
like it? Would you like anything?
the? I've got my next dice. I've got
3
my,
more magical darts!
We need
Another
more
82.
of those.
I've never had any wild magic that helps me as a DM. It only affects good.
Well, you-
And I'm like,
It's been the exact opposite.
I
for
really
me.
need to commission
Only
some
one
magic,
hits.
wild magic darts.
only one
At
hits.
23.
At 23, yes.
So that is
So that's 1.
D6. So that is
Okay.
11 points of damage.
11
How'd
points
you
of
plus
damage.
Hunter's Mark and modifier?
And your modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So,
Since it was only 1 that hit.
Oh,
Right.
what's that on the list?
And then one more action, but no more darts.
Nope.
The
Oh, but
darts are
someone's
gone.
Well, there
If he rolls
are
another.
3 that didn't hit that just flew off into the streets.
Yeah, scavenge.
Yeah.
Scavenge.
So they hit something.
Oh, that's fair.
John,
Yes.
roll a d10.
Oh, please tell me this is good and not bad.
That's
That's
good.
not.
That's a 4. Please tell me it's good.
Hey, Mr. DM man.
Oh, no, he's smiling. Oh, no. Oh,
No,
no.
he's not smiling.
John-
No, he's smiled and then
How
he stopped it.
old are you?
Oh, no, you're gonna age!
Or get younger.
Yeah.
Dilf!
Like 26.
That's it?
26.
I
I
thought
thought you were in
older.
like the 30s.
Well, how old is John in
yeah,
the movie?
canonically, how old is he?
Canonically, let's find out.
I would guess he's like maybe 30.
Canonically, not
34.
historically.
Yeah, there's a
Because
difference.
historically,
Yeah.
John Smith
Oh,
was
yeah.
old.
He was old.
So canonically, not
Canonically,
historically.
though.
Yes,
Disney.
we want to find what would be considered Disney canon. 27 in real life.
Really? He,
This is
Yeah,
saying.
right here saying 26.
really?
Okay.
Well, like
okay.
in the movie?
Yeah.
It's been years since then, though.
Here's what I'm going to say, though,
True.
because I'm
So how-
going to
yeah.
roll. I think that's ears. I'm going to roll a d20 to see if it goes up or down.
Okay.
Oh.
I think that's more fun. Just
He's
because I'm
gonna
like.
be like 15. That could be awkward meeting Pocahontas again.
Come on, dude.
Oh, no.
John, you feel years ache on.
Oh,
You are now 30.
that's
As-
not bad.
Not bad, not bad. But
Yeah,
you
for
feel that
international
age.
aging.
Oh, ow. Ooh,
Not
like,
bad.
Someone's gotta help him.
oh, wow.
Drop him.
Yeah, someone else needs to do the
Well,
bargain
slight
juice.
deterioration.
Oh, well, none of
Ooh.
us can see you because you're invisible. So
Carpal
we
tunnel.
don't know.
Ow,
It's
right.
okay,
Shooting a
guys,
gun, like.
age
Please
yeah.
tell me you guys have seen that TikTok where it's like a 30-year-old at a party. It's like,
Your girl
hey
thing.
DJ, you take requests, slides him a 20. Can you please turn it down?
Can you please turn it
Yeah.
down? The 30-year-old. I'm really done with the music now.
No, not is it
Insanely cool.
Well, guess
He has
what?
one more action.
But
no
no
more
more magic
darts.
darts.
Yeah, it's no more darts.
No more darts. No more
But he
darts.
gets to roll
This is all in
d10s this
6
time.
seconds.
Let's
too.
get
Oh, they have
3
John-
crits.
He's just a blur.
Okay, no crits, but they're all gonna hit.
Heck
Oh
yeah.
my
And you
gosh.
get your full dice because normal bullets.
Roll up.
Nutritious.
Bunch of dice.
Yeah, so at least it's not just a d6, but I'm sad.
Dear Lord.
And Hunter's Mark and everything else.
Yep.
You got a lot
All
going for
the
ya.
spicy goodness.
Can't do it.
Maracas! Should I not say maracas?
That one was cocked.
It was.
That one was
Wait a
nice.
minute.
Also cocked.
That's cocked. Oh,
Oh,
cocked.
No, we'll take it.
okay, take it.
All in favor?
I ruled!
Thank you, Shelby.
Is that how this works? Now hold on. I would like a say in this.
Alright, are you ready for this
Fine.
damage?
I love it. Let's go for it.
So that is a 9 and a 7, 16
16.
plus 6,
22.
2 plus
13, sir.
13.
35.
35.
Ah, dude. So then half.
Even have 17.
That's not bad.
With all of those turns, he did a good job.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
I cannot believe
You
it.
Gatling
go to,
gun.
like, load your
82
rifle and you're just
Full
like,
Gatling
He
gun.
just invented the machine gun.
No, it's just like it's a 1500 flintlock that's just.
it just
Seriously,
breaks
how
open a
on
hole in
earth
the
do
back
you
and
roll
it's like,
3 82s in a row? That is absurd.
The odds of that happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
The
streaming
actual odds
We are.
are like
amazing.
1 in a billion, basically. Okay, wait, no.
No. Well, we can compute the stuff later. We have a
1
little D&D
in
time to get to.
100,000th of a chance
Oh,
of that happening. In that way,
Yeah.
incredible.
It was meant to be.
Incredible.
You could say it's even Disney magic.
Disney magic.
ha.
Oh, I'm gonna hurt you all. John, you boom, 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 boom.
Please don't.
You hear
I am already taking emotional
dude.
damage,
You
sir.
hear Davey behind you, just like,
Dude.
my God.
Did you get the
Invisible
juice?
Davey.
Have you
Invisible Davey! Invisible
have
Davey.
you
Okay.
ever played Rock'em Sock'em Golems? Like, you would kill at that.
I love Dave.
You
Best 2 out of
feel
3 right after this.
you feel a blessed. You get to add that D4
Nice.
Nice.
guidance. He's going to as he kind of passes him back. He's vibing right now.
He's
doing great.
invisible. Can he
Everyone's
see
invisible.
John?
He
stumbles
he
around
has
until
that
he finds
divine
him.
sense.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, that's not John, that's someone else.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really bad.
I should have
Is that
banned
I
that.
don't nope.
Raya, that's you.
Delicious.
You have the arrow sticking out of you. All this happened in this like seconds. Of,
6 seconds.
boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
So I was talking earlier, I realized as much as, hopefully I make all my characters different, and people have told me that they are, but I realized in times of great conflict, I always flip off whatever's the antagonizer.
You do. You really do. And it's always me. So,
Brother-sister rivalry.
I'll actually get this taken care of, but this is more about Flare, because, Rye's all about Flare. She snaps it off,
Yeah.
tosses it to the ground,
dun, 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 dun.
is it? And I am going to use not only all of my movement, but a bonus action dash to then use my dragon magic to climb up to the rooftop to get
Stepping,
right in her
pushing
face.
off,
Question,
just
is it
like
bonus
in,
action or
Competing
is
to
it
see who
keep
can
one?
piss her off the most.
you're like pushing off that
And then there's
magical
just
of the
John.
air.
Yeah, you're
Boom,
just
boom,
like
boom, boom.
Eleanor,
Is
just
it bonus
promoting her.
action or is it
You
keep
are right
I
up
believe
and
it's-
in.
In order to do this bonus action, enable it to
That means
go
you won't be able to do any attacks.
No.
Yeah.
I still have one of them.
If you use your full action to move and then dash, or
Yeah,
bonus
you
and
don't
then
have any
check
attacks.
Let me check.
I've been playing a monk for a long
I
time.
know you've been playing Monk for a while. I also want to learn how to play monks. Give
That's
me a
fair.
minute, okay? So, monk level 8.
Monks are insane.
As they say on
My
Yes.
high school
One
D&D
piece
group
is
banned
yellow.
me from playing
How
monks,
far is she from
clerics,
Lily?
paladins,
Lilith.
rogues, and fighters.
That's how you know you're doing it right.
Wow.
That's how you know you're
August.
doing it right.
How
But, yeah,
far
as they say on
away is
Critical
she from
Role,
Lily?
don't monk shit.
Dragon.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
easy
I freaking
like
love
40
playing
feet.
monk.
Oh, you're only
Yes.
40 feet away. You
Yes.
don't even have to do dash.
When I
or-
use Step of the Wind, I can unfurl draconic wings, which
Oh,
are flavored
You're
as
right.
that.
Yeah.
So-
So that means you don't need to use your bonus because
No,
you're
I
only
don't.
40 feet
Bada bing,
away.
bada boom. I still have my bonus.
Yep, you're up.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try and.
Here, check out
There's
this
like
building.
Fury
mean,
Blows, I could
it's
do
possible
Stunning
another
Strike, can I?
Disney D&D
You
character.
can do Stunning Strike, but okay,
Prince
so you're
Persia.
40 feet
So I'm
away.
trying to incapacitate.
So you can instead just
I love
use
that.
like an acrobatics or
All
something
of
to get
that.
up onto the roof, and then you still have both your. So if you use your movement, then you still have your action and your
Really
bonus
dry really
action
fast somehow.
and your key point. So you can just use your movement to get up. There.
Okay, could I just use my movement then?
It
Yeah.
says she's 40 feet away. There you go.
Thank you.
Boom, boom, boom,
Now
boom.
you have all your stuff that
You
can
like
do.
take the running leap, jump off of the elemental that has just appeared, Stony, and
yes.
yeet yourself up,
Oh,
grab
yeah.
That's
up.
so awesome.
Nice.
Just provide a springboard.
Thank you. I appreciate
You
you
see,
teaching me how
you
to-
are now face to like belly of this giant creature, this giant woman.
person.
Yeah.
Cool. And I kind of want to try Fury of Blows.
Yeah, go
So,
for
Here
it.
we
Pow
go.
pow.
So you can do a maximum of 5 hits if you use
I really like it.
Cool.
your extra.
And hey, because you know I
attack.
have this elemental next to me.
Step out in the hallway
If
and
I
cough
can
real quick, you
position
can hack up
myself in a
alone,
way
I'll
that I
be
get
back.
advantage.
Don't hack up your
Wait, excuse me. So
Elemental. I want flanking advantage.
no,
No?
on the ground.
Yeah,
I was
on the
just
ground. Yeah,
reflavoring
on the
like
ground.
push.
Oh,
He's just
okay.
saying he springboarded you up.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But still,
Alright.
that's 5 hits that you get.
Okay. And so this is gonna be with my bonking arm. Oh no
Your
no no.
bonking arm.
So technically I get a plus 10 if I use. No, it's a dart.
If you go hard,
Unarmed
There we go.
strength- Yeah.
Oh
just
yeah.
coughing now.
Okay.
So I would say, yeah, definitely
Is
go
it
and try
too hot
to
in here or
punch
something?
hard.
No. I just like sometimes I have random coughing fits. It hasn't happened in
Oh,
like
I'm
3
sorry.
years, but
You got the
Good track record.
You got the
tuberculosis.
COVID.
Oh
Oh,
no,
God.
the tuberculosis. Go
I
for
know,
it.
sorry,
I'm sorry, my
I'm working
boy.
on it. Thank
You
for
got
being
the
patient, guys,
consumption.
while I figure out
You're
how to
good.
be monk.
It's complicated. It's a
Monks
lot
are
more
pretty
complicated than you guys
intricate
thought.
in terms of
Yeah,
other
they are.
classes.
Oh, I know.
But I mean, once
they're
you
like
That's
one of the
right!
most difficult.
Heck yeah!
Yes!
Yo, magical fists!
Magical
That's
fist!
full
But roll the rest of your attacks so that you know how many dice in total you need
Yep.
to do.
Huh.
So you got 1 crit.
9 plus 10, 19.
19,
Nope,
no.
does not hit.
Okay, so that's a 1.
16 plus 10, that hits.
Yeah,
26
26, so
hits.
that's a crit and a hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, this
How
is your
many are
last
you
time.
rolling?
She got
This
5
is my
total.
last one. 21, does that hit?
It's exactly.
Okay,
That's
that's
what
a
it
crit
is.
So-
and 2 hits.
Yeah.
1 hit and 1 crit.
No, that's 2 hits.
Or
and
2
a
hits
crit.
and a crit. Excuse me, yes.
Cool, let's figure out
Forgot
damage.
26.
So,
So
what?
D6.
So are you
plus 3.
stunning striking this?
Yeah. Oh, are you doing
Ooh,
something?
can I stunning strike and Fury of Blows?
Yeah.
It's
I,
any
Yeah,
melee
just-
so,
attack.
yeah, I
Yeah.
understand you can.
Yeah, then I'm adding
Yeah.
it in and I'll take off that key
Good key
point.
point.
Don't mess this up for me. Spell save DC?
Well, can she try and,
Die, Lilith!
can she try and stunning strike the first one, and then if it doesn't work,
Yeah.
can she try and do it on the
Yeah,
second one?
Yes. So yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm gonna
2 points are
roll.
fine.
So
Here
I'm
we
trying
go.
to figure out my
I like
damage
2
real quick.
points.
It's a D6 plus 3, so
So you, yeah,
it'd
you
just
just
be that one
And
die.
yours is going to be 8 plus your modifier.
Proficiency
Yeah.
Plus the is it?
And-
I think it's wisdom with monks.
No,
Efficiency
it's
right now
wisdom.
should be
It's wisdom.
5. So we're at least at 13. And
You
what's
got
your
a plus 5 for Dex and for Wisdom.
Yeah, I'm at 20 dex right now.
You rolled so good for
And
your
20
stats.
She put
Oh,
it
no,
into
no.
her wisdom and dex.
I've put everything into wisdom and dex
Because
because
the
that's
ability
how
score
monk
increases
works.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
so
I
I'm
am
taking
so
a
used to
started
everything
doing
else.
that.
I am not good at
So-
talking
I
to
didn't
people
put
or-
Your
anything
spell
but
save
those 3 there, and I
DC
still didn't get
is
too high.
18,
Yeah, it
correct?
makes it way
It
funner,
should be.
in my
It should be
opinion.
Oh,
18.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's so
Because
hold
it's
on.
10
Extra
plus 8.
plus 2.
Yeah, it's an 18.
That's unarmored defense, fury of blows.
I'd
Key.
rather just
Key
be
save
able
is
to,
8 plus
never be
proficiency plus
surprised.
wisdom modifier.
So yeah, it's an
That's
18.
why I got
18.
sharpshooter and
Lily has
I
advantage
got dual
on
wielder.
saving throws against this magical
I don't
effect.
have to have
Well,
weapons.
I've already rolled a natural 3.
So Box of Doom, she could fail?
Box of doom. Box of doom. Box of doom.
Box of
Gently,
doom.
box
What
of
was his
doom.
name again?
Let's
You can
also
do-
get
Davey?
You know, go.
I bought it.
You know this?
Here we
For-
go,
Yeah, it's
baby.
all over again, you know.
He's so-
There is, in fact, a
Nat
chance.
what? Nat what? Nat what?
You can form dual
If you want to know,
Yeah. But I love the
I
feeling
have to
so
roll
strong.
above a 10.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
I have to
Yeah,
get
that's-
an 11 or higher
That's not bad.
Come on, Nat what?
for
We can do
Lily
this.
to
Guys.
succeed.
Negative energy.
And how many times did you?
I
did you
already
say?
failed. This is the first
three.
time,
One
by the
crit.
way. This
This
is still on the
stunning
first.
strike.
So that's why it's like she could do it right now. That is a 12. So
Uh,
with it, she succeeds on the first one.
Okay.
Second,
You want to do it again? 'Cause
Yeah.
you've used
You
that
can
spell.
keep-
I am willing to do as many
Okay,
points.
so
I'm
this
trying
is
to
the
get her
third key
out.
point.
because she might. Okay, here's the advantage. So because she has advantage. So here we go. First one's in that 4. That's a fail.
So we could.
Here we go.
Come on.
Now.
15. Success.
Okay.
How hard is it to roll below a 10? I do it all
She's
the
got
time.
advantage. Third one.
Again.
And on the third
So
one,
that's
that's a hit.
going
Here we go.
Come
Last
on.
chance. So first one. That's a 10.
So she could. Please, come on. Just
Roll
give me that
low,
one.
roll low,
Even a
roll
nine.
low.
It happened.
It's an 11.
It's an 11. It could happen. It's
Calling
good.
it.
10.
Lily stands there as you boom, 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 boom.
Oh my
And
god.
on the last one, you go in. You're feeling, because like you're trying to get the group. You go up right to the face and boom. You feel the knuckle crack as she grabs the last one before you get that and just. No.
Ouchie.
It was a 12 again.
Oh,
So close.
But you
It,
still get a ton of damage because it's one
Yeah.
crit and 2 hits.
one crit and 2 hits is still an
And
insane
you do
amount of magical
D6s
damage.
right now?
Yeah, I do
You
D6.
need what? 46?
46. Yep.
Yeah.
That almost stunned
Here's
one of my big ones.
Stun
Oh,
is the killer of gods.
D6 is for the
D6
4.
Stun and exhaustion.
Anything
Oh, I
that
will not
stunned.
give,
Actually,
give you
paralysis
that
is
one,
wild.
because that was
With
Oh,
last time?
fine.
Okay.
And then
So-
plus your modifier 3 times, right? Because you modify for every time you do
Yep, so 3 times.
Raya,
Which
Boom.
is plus 5.
boom, boom,
So
boom,
whatever
boom,
you roll
boom,
plus
boom,
15.
slamming into Lilith's chest as hard as you
That's
can.
gonna be good.
You feel that
Oh,
divine rock of energy as you boom slam in, feeling fists collide with flesh. Boom, boom, boom. How much damage you doing, my guy?
Alright,
I
so,
can't see those numbers.
so 6,
Okay.
5, 2, 3.
I think
it's
this is
31.
11 plus 5 is 16 plus 15. Yep, 31.
31.
31.
And it's magical, so it's not reduced.
Yep. And that's really good. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you. Are we-
Oh wait, don't I have a crit?
Yeah,
You
you
do
already
have a
We
are.
already
crit.
did. We factored in.
Oh, we
the-
factored in
Oh,
the
you already
crit.
factored in the
Yeah.
crit.
Yes, we did.
Now I go hooba dooba dooba other hits.
No, you
No,
did
that
all
That
of
was
them.
all
That
of
was
them.
all
That
of them?
was.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are seeing Lilith like as you because you did get a punch to the face before that line of ichor just drips
Hear me
down.
out. When it's on the face, can I make sure I make contact with the blood? Because,
No, because she grabbed
I
the
know
other
I'm
hand
healed.
before it hit.
but I want to no, like,
So
I
the
want to be able to take a sample of whatever this blood is so we can figure out what she is.
oh, here's what I'm gonna say.
I
See,
you're
you're
not
not
that
smart when
anymore.
I'm not under
We
madness.
already kind of know though.
Ah.
Yeah.
But then we
It's
can
just a
figure out more
precaution.
of her like resistances or.
I love this because I like there's like a free check a turn. I feel like that's always fair. Sleight of hand. You're trying to punch in a way like getting in that to like dig in. So maybe that's why that last attack didn't hit right. You were trying to like more just graze it to get it.
Fighting hands plus 5.
Solid.
That's cocked. Even though
Is
it's
it?
super close to 1.
It's cocked.
It's cocked.
It's all right. I'll allow it.
Yo!
What?
18 plus 5, that's 23, my friend.
23. As Lilith cracks your knuckle, poof, doesn't really do much damage. A smear of blood on your knuckle.
And I kind of like, sucker. Well, actually, I would be a lot more cool about it because that's how I
Dumbo, it's
That's
back
the
to you and
usual
Rapunzel
Call it
as
sucker. Just
You're kind
Sucker.
of reverting to
Bone Demon is just
I know, I'm
snarling
sorry, the
and
madness
rasping
kind
around
of
the room.
brought Lily back.
It's
I'm
your
Alright.
turn.
sorry.
Insightful fighting. Please have it make a deception check against my insight.
Oh, I
Nice.
hate that.
Which is a minimum of 22, by the way.
He's got a decent.
So it's a 23.
That was a nat 2.
I have sneak attack.
This was supposed to be
what
good.
Did, what did it just roll in the box of doom?
Oh, 19 now.
What did it beat a 23?
Oh no.
Okay.
It's got deception, but like it's not gonna do anything
It's not
right
like next
now.
deception.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I thought of
So,
something better that's
yeah,
better,
I
just
got
a
sneak
little
attack.
stuff.
So I don't have advantage though, but I'm gonna
Ah.
hit it with a rapier.
Yes, and it's been over a round. The room is starting to clear. Currently, this room is no longer difficult terrain. Some of the hallways still are.
That is a 21 to hit.
21
With
hits.
this rapier.
Oh.
Digging it in. So that's gonna be for the. Ooh, I'm gonna need to get more dice out. Eh.
Gosh dang it.
All right, so I'm gonna get the D8 from the one set, but then for sneak attack I need 76.
Oh my gosh.
You got
76s.
You need them?
No, I'm from.
Okay, I was
from
gonna
her,
say,
sorry.
wait, how do you need
1, 2, 3.
D6s?
That's 7 exactly. Nice. Right. And then close this.
Should I just the actual
And I
dice?
will roll
Hey,
damage.
do you want to
With like
demonstrate?
sides,
Yes.
there are a lot of dice.
Sorry, I'm being like budget over here. All right.
My rat dice.
Whoa!
Oh,
Watch that
okay.
trade and give it a
Oh my
Okay.
gosh!
not dude.
Okay, so that's
Don't you just
20,
want to train on
30,
my doubles?
37.
Plus modifier?
That is plus modifier.
Nice.
37 damage.
Delicious.
And that's to Lilish.
No, that's to the
That's
bone
to the
devil.
The
Bone
bone
devils,
boy.
yep.
Bony boy.
Because
But
he's only gonna go
again,
save the people.
That's
You're getting
true.
through that quickly, and then if there's still a fight
I
out
might
here.
do these. So.
Side note, I thought of
Oh,
something.
okay, good. Sorry, I was like, just had to check something. That is going to be 37, half to 18.
Also the magical damage thing? We need to
there,
get you guys the magical
Does
There
sneak
is something-
attack get around that? Does sneak attack damage?
You gotta break the bank.
Yeah.
no, because it's specifically because there is a property about your weapon.
Okay, so
That
the sneak
doesn't-
attack goes on. the
It
weapon.
might not even be a magic thing. This thing has like very thick skin.
Oh,
Like again,
okay.
devil. Something's going on with it that's like, okay, some sort of
Okay.
weapons might work better against
Sweet.
it.
And sneak attack is just weapon damage.
It's
right?
just a weapon
Okay.
damage. It helps add in.
So if the weapon was magical, it would
It's
deal
why
that
sneak
damage.
attack is really good because you can add in stuff like Green Flame Blade to start
Yeah.
getting the
Oh,
magic
make it
in to
Well,
make.
but you didn't give me magical for my green flame blade on the Jabberwock. You said it was still was non-magical damage.
Right? No, sorry, I misspoke. Not Green Flame Blade. When you're adding in properties to your weapon that can make
Like
it
now
stuff
that
like
they
adding
made me a magic knife, that
Yes, that's what adds in. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, good, we're finally out of those stupid magic darts. Sorry, I had to check that.
Also, may I use your restroom?
Yes, go for it.
I'm so sad that we're out of those.
Um,
That was probably the best
That makes
purchase
them-
Rapunzel's
uh,
ever made.
That's
that
awesome. What, how many
makes
seasons?
Lilith's turn.
I bought that in season
Fun.
1.
You
Oh, by the
watch,
way, instead of saying
Adam's
sucker, I'm like,
money.
I'm sorry to ruin your beautiful paint like that.
punches you as hard as she can in the face. Not doing any damage, just in that poof. She flies away. Full take opportunity attack if you want to try.
ooh, opportunity.
Wait, does that attack count as her action?
No, that was just a flavor, just like
Please, I would love to do.
because she's not gonna waste her
attack.
turn like attacking. She's doing stuff.
That one.
Damn it.
Boom!
My
Ow!
luck
You-
ran out. Oh.
My nose. You watch Lilith flies down. John, she alights in between you and where you know Davy is.
Oh, crap!
Please.
Hey,
Come on.
hey, August. So remember how I took Polearm Master?
Heck yeah!
August just clenched up.
Because you got that bayonet on your.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, what are you about to do to my monsters?
I'm just glad that you are both invisible so that she can't actually see you. Wait, how would. Wait!
She's probably got true sight or something. She's actually a goddess
that's
right
true,
now.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
She has true sight, probably. Yes.
And even if it's not true sight, she's going to where they were. And because they haven't moved, it's where they
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out how Raya had her, but then I realized that was for flavor.
were. But if you want to, yeah, it's true sight.
Yeah.
So yeah, August, right when she drops in, boom!
Ow!
Ouchie!
Ow.
Stop!
Right to the face.
No?
Heck yeah. Nat 20.
Damn it!
That one.
Our luck is running.
She.
The gun goes.
Click. Ah! Oh shoot! I forgot to load my normal bullets.
Damn it! That could have been so cool.
That was gonna be awesome.
That was going to be awesome.
As Lilith alights down, John, you out a bullet.
Hey, can you not
Roll a
kill
nat one
Davy?
on
That was
please?
cocked.
That'd be sick.
So
by the way.
there's
What did I miss?
one hit.
So
she
Lilith
missed.
flew down to like between John and Davy, and he tried to shoot her because of polar wrestler, right? And then
Yes.
Nice.
That's a lot of dice
I
you're
don't
grabbing,
like that.
friend.
That's
She hit twice.
Davy gonna die.
Stop!
Davey, no!
Isn't he invisible?
This is her sword.
She has probably
Sight.
has true sight because she's a goddess.
That makes
Whatever.
sense.
Ooh,
Ah.
okay.
That means she saw all the cool stuff you did, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she saw that all. That was all poof, to the face. Oh wait. Oh shoot. That. Gosh dang it. They mixed up. Okay. I've got to find my dice again.
What are you doing?
Uh,
Too big of dice or too small?
Wait a minute,
No,
August,
I'm
wait
just-
a minute. Before you start rolling, I think I have something with Sentinel. Hold on.
You're not close enough.
You're not
no,
close
but
enough.
something from earlier.
What?
What?
In
No,
my
no,
feat
you
of
need-
Sentinel, they cannot leave. Hold on.
If you
When a
hit.
creature notified me makes attack. No, that's other than me. When you hit
Yeah.
a creature opportunity.
I'm just gonna roll
creature
through.
becomes zero. Creatures within 5 feet may provoke opportunity, even if you take disengage. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh, but
You
so
have
you
to
could have
hit her
taken
to
an
keep
opportunity
it.
attack on
I
Lilith.
did.
Oh, you did. Okay. We both missed our opportunity.
Nice.
Hey.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it after a second.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Correct.
You guys watch Lilith alights
Don't.
down,
Don't.
takes the sword,
Don't.
and becoming visible, head drops and rolls.
No, Davey!
Having done more than his hit point maximum, even with dropping him.
I have a question.
That's
DM.
my boy.
'Cause we-
No, my boy!
Father help!
Father help us! That rolls.
Because this world is full of guys.
Lilith looks at you all, grins. As
Oh, don't you dare let her bonus action teleport away.
She's not doing anything right now. That was her. She got down, and has killed Davy.
Nice.
Hey, side note. Can I make a prayer to Dionysius? Be like, hey, your head priest just got
It's not your
beheaded.
turn.
I know. I'm just putting it out there for
Meg,
everyone.
you
so
watch
you can
as
make a
Stony
cleric.
the Earth
For
Elemental,
someone who might be a
who
cleric.
had like a leg up on the wall, turns and turns back, kind of like towards you, because now Lilith is not.
The
on.
last order I gave him was to grapple her.
Yeah, it's that like he's just like.
He's like,
Oh.
Can he like dash towards her or something?
He's gonna try. Oh.
How much
can
movement
do
does he
that.
have?
You watch as your Earth Elemental starts digging and starts
Oh,
burrowing
burrowing,
underground.
that's
And
Yes.
bypassing all of that difficult terrain above ground,
terrain.
pops out near Lilith. Oh,
And that's
crap.
just his movement, so
Yeah,
he gets
so
an
he
action
can
to try and
grapple
grapple
her.
her.
He did.
He's
he
got
just
a 20 to strength.
Okay.
Giant.
Solid.
Then it would be whatever
Stony?
his attack bonus is.
Lilith.
Come on, Stony. Can someone give Stony a bardic inspiration?
Do we have any bards in the house?
I wish.
Stony has a +5 to strength.
Does he get to add proficiency to this or no?
No, this is
Hey,
just
John,
a
okay.
pure.
Would your guidance have helped your shot earlier? Was that close enough?
Happened after
No, it was
I
in that one.
Oh, okay.
It was bad.
God,
I was
that's
just wondering if it was
gone.
close enough that like that would help.
I have to
remember
make
that.
sure you now know guidance is gone.
Because he's dead.
Oh, it
It's
is.
gone.
That was why I had that thought, because I was like, oh yeah, that's gone now. Oh wait, you could have used it.
I'm going to roll Lilith first to see what Stony's going to have to beat.
No. Maybe don't do that.
That is a synthetic 20.
Oh.
So Stony needs a 15 or higher?
15 or higher.
Come on! You rolled so well for Lilith. Come on, Stony.
Come on.
That's a 17.
Heck yeah! Stony!
Yes! Synthetic
Crap.
17.
Oh, I thought you meant natural. Why
Well,
would
He
you do
shook
that to
his
me?
head and I was like, oh.
It's a
I
synthetic
know.
17.
Oh.
You are
I would just-
Lilith. Immediate, like one-handed, pushes aside. Not even like using strength. You see, as she looks at you, just. Boom. Lilith appears with you, Dumbo, and Rapunzel in the room,
What?
floating
crap.
above you with her wings.
Oh,
Boom.
alert.
Black wings. As you just like, what's that weird popping
Is
sound
it-
in my ear? Ah! This thing up.
What the
Teleported.
heck?
Dumbo next.
Technically, Rapunzel, it is now your turn as
Oh,
she
you
appears
can
here.
do this.
Wrap her up in your hair.
Because it's
I
radiant.
know. I'm going to try and get my hair around her.
This is, ooh, this is such a Dex thing. Okay, this
You know who'd be
is
great for this.
okay.
Norrington.
Yes!
It'd be really good right now. All right, Rapunzel, what do you have
Eldritch Knight.
My hair?
So
yes
I have my hair.
for Dex?
Oh, I have
You're
a
making a
+9 to my
dexterity
attack.
attack. This is like a
+9.
+9. You have a +9 to grapple.
No, I'm trying to use my spell.
Well, yes, but you have to get the hair around, right? This is a non-willing creature that doesn't want to be killed.
Please, come on.
I just
Nat
went
20.
yesterday playing a
Mm.
lesser hero.
Oh gosh, I am
Yeah.
dying, you guys.
I mean,
Okay, flat
it still
surface.
takes a lot.
Rapunzel, wait.
to get
This is
That
Box
is
of Doom.
cocked.
It's Box of Doom.
It
Good.
was cocked.
Here's what's about to happen.
What do I have
Because
to
you have to, on a +9, You have to hit a nat 20 exactly.
What? No.
Did you say nat 20?
Because you have to
Or
get
she
a
has
20 plus 9
Oh
to
my
hit the
gosh.
29.
You can do this.
This.
Nat 20.
Here we go.
Please.
Nat
come on,
20, it
nat
could
20.
happen. Nat 20, it could
Can you put
happen.
it flat on the table? I'm so
But
nervous.
also-
Nat 20, and the hair's around.
Hadn't you wanted on there?
Doesn't count. It wasn't on the table.
Yeah, I know. That's so sad. I rolled so bad.
You tried though.
As, boom, hair wraps around. Rapunzel, that was your move. You still have movement and a bonus action if you like. Because right now, you try the hair. Lilith's wings, boom, beat the hair away naturally.
What kind
from
of
her.
dex does she got?
She got good dex.
She
good
got
dex.
godly decks.
Godly dex.
Okay.
This is a fun.
Okay,
That's
it's
my
fine.
god.
Oh gosh. I'm going to use a key point to do flurry of blows. Do I still get my extra attack because that was an attack?
That was an action attack, though. I will say.
Yeah, so I get an extra attack. Like that's a feature I have as.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to do my extra
Try to do
attack,
the same
and that's 2 hits with an extra attack.
Yes. It couldn't be the hair. The hair is like a
That's
full thing,
it.
but I'm gonna say it's kind of like in that dual. Like you know your hair, you
That's
have
a
proficiency.
It's a
21,
weapon.
Yes.
And then
And
an
it's probably
18 plus
light.
9, so that's a 21 and a 27
Both
for the
hit.
extra attack. Okay. I'm going to spend 2 key points trying to stun her.
Okay.
She has to beat only a 16 for mine.
That's still bad for me. She's not great apparently at con.
16.
The first one will succeed.
Okay, so the second one.
Even before I roll with that advantage, here's the
That's
second
fine.
one. Second one was in that too. She could fail.
Come on.
I need to get a 9 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
You can roll a 2 over tonight. She needs to fail this.
That was an 18.
Okay.
Come on!
I'm going to spend another key
I
point
go
to do
bullcrap on these dice!
2 more flurry
They like to play
to
with
do
us.
2 more hits.
Yeah.
with
This
flurry
is
of blows.
making up for me, thankfully, for last
I
week.
know.
So I'm going to spend another key point to do flurry of blows, so that's 2 more hits. But I'm going to do key points for trying to stun her both times again.
Again.
Yes.
If
Okay.
she hits both.
So
If
that's
she's
a
both.
14 plus 9, that's a 23.
Okay.
Make a thing.
Con save.
Already succeeded.
Okay. And that's a 12 plus 9, that's a 21.
21
21
exactly.
exactly.
Beautiful.
21.
Succeeded again.
Okay. So
Come
I hit all
on!
4 times, and right?
Yes, you still
Okay,
hit all
cool.
4 times. These are still magical.
Ooh, that's not bad. That's 10, 14, 15, plus... That's 35.
35.
Dang it, that sucks. And it's already a damage. Oh wait, she needs to make one more con save to see if she's blinded. I
That
forgot
was
about that.
radiant damage for
Not
you.
from your
Yes, it
fists. Wait, really?
Wait, is it? Oh
Your
no.
fist is just
No,
magical,
it's just
not
magical. Sorry, I keep forgetting because I'm like, where the Sun Soul Monk, so I assume that's radiant. It just says magic.
Okay.
But she never made her blindness Constitution saving
Right.
throw.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that one. Sorry.
Fail.
Oh
That
no
was-
way.
That was a 4.
Because that would mean I'd have advantage on everything after the first if she succeeds.
Succeeded.
Okay, that's fine then.
Oh my gosh. These are intensive rolls. This is getting stressful. She has succeeded.
'Kay.
Rapunzel, that's the end of your turn. As you... She is looking bloodied now. You are noticing that as she has not been able to really, I won't say focus on you because she has the stuff she's been doing. You guys have been able to really get in damage.
Can I do a free perception check to try and see, is there anything that looks like a recipe in the room? I know it's going to be a super high DC, and I'm okay with that. I'm just saying
Well,
that
she
is
would know what the
something that
paper
I would
looks
do.
like because she held it earlier today.
You
That's
would,
fair.
but it's not an advantage thing. That's then just
Yeah.
where is it?
Yeah. That's a 17 plus 3, that's a dirty 20. Okay.
Rapunzel, at the end of your turn, she takes the legendary action.
Oh, here we go.
Raise deck saving throws, including the Bone Devil.
Ooh. Ooh. I like my deck save.
I got a, well, let's roll that again. I got a 19 plus 9, I think, so I'm pretty sure I'm fine.
Oh wait, no, I don't have advantage on this. What am I doing?
19. Wait, what'd you get?
I got a 19 plus 9, so I got a 28.
28.
27.
Yeah, the
With
monkey
evasion.
with dex saves. I love it.
Evasion.
Every
Yay!
So you guys take no damage.
Yes! Dude!
But
Just ducks under the
Bone
bone
boy?
devil.
What happens
The-
to Bone Boy?
but the room is going to take the damage.
Oh, fun.
Oh no.
You're saying the room doesn't get a saving throw for Dex? Wow, that's so rude.
Yeah, that's alright. You watch as the room ignites
Frick!
in flame below her. Thankfully, most of the people out, just the Bone Devil. Bone Devil failed, takes that damage.
I'm okay with that.
Still up, but you watch as all the papers that were on the ground, what could have been there, alight in flame.
Okay, well, I don't want that plan.
As
That plan literally went up in smoke.
Rapunzel,
Smoking away.
Bone Devil's making one hits Dumbo.
Party lights still going.
Oh yeah, it's still the party.
yeah.
It's still party.
Starting
Lights.
the party.
Rapunzel, one's going to hit you with these attacks.
Okay.
I will uncanny dodge this time to half the damage because
Ooh.
I'm not an idiot.
So Dumbo, you only take 6 points of damage there.
Nice.
Sweet. I could have taken 3 earlier. On the
Rapunzel,
Mm-hmm.
make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oof, I'm glad I have advantage on all saving throws. Because I don't think my con's great. Ah, those were terrible rolls. I got 2 and a 6. Natural. Wait, I got it at my con. Oh, that's a +7. Oh.
So 13.
So that's, 13. That's a lot better.
The DC is 14.
Shoot, dang it. Crap, no.
Rapunzel, you take 25 points of
Oh,
damage.
that's not nearly as bad as I expected.
You are at 83.
No, I'm at 102.
So.
Because my max is 127.
You haven't rested
From the earlier fight.
fight.
This was the same
Oh
day.
crap, I
This
gotta make
is
a
same
roll.
day.
But I got advantage on this.
You got
I'm
advantage.
not gonna jinx this.
You are poisoned now, meaning you have disadvantage.
Aren't I immune to poison as a monk?
Ah! Monks get immunity. I
So
tried
do
to
I have
poison.
like the one that
Yeah,
can be
yeah,
Constitution
yeah.
saving throw?
Hmm?
Do I still take the damage though?
Yes.
Oh, you're taking damage.
There's
It's just 2 points of
Okay,
poison.
well,
There's the poison effect.
Dang it.
So
Ah,
very
that
good.
helped.
Okay, I thought that was a 1 and a 6 for sanity. It's a 1 and a 9. I'm fine.
Rapunzel, you keep your sanity.
That could have been so bad.
Fun stuff that Rapunzel has going on is she might not be completely sane.
Oh, you haven't
I
seen
feel
Crazy
like
Rapunzel yet.
rage
Poor
without
Dumbo,
any of
like,
the
would have
benefits.
been so in out of focus when this
Traumatized.
happened.
The first time I ate
gosh.
a chair, I was
It looks so bad for this like
In a
monk
chair.
children.
Can I
Yes.
figure out what the cleric
I
stuff
mean,
looks like?
two
Showing up with our
It's
crazy party.
already.
No, on something else.
Oh, on something else.
Now that we're gonna move to somebody else's turn, I want to talk.
Meg.
Ooh, that was sketch.
Do I have any way of knowing where Lilith moved to?
Not really right now. Like,
You just
there
took me in a
was
different chair.
like, it's still
I
screwed.
can make
Last-
checks to see if I noticed the like whatever happened to that room or like something burst around.
Yeah, you can make like for people out here
have their level
perception
12.
check.
So
I don't
you
But-
have
find
great
someone with this
perception.
spell. You get
I'm
10
about
days.
to tell you like
Look at her.
I know what's
Well, actually,
it's amazing.
at the end of the Bone Devil's turn. Yeah. Meg, your turn may be negated real quick.
So we can save his life.
Raya,
But we,
here, you guys need to know what happened. It's this. Yeah.
Okay.
I just realized.
If
The
she
deal's
gets
done,
somebody
so to speak.
so
Should I even
angry.
pass this?
You
Because
guys
I'm
watch
only a level 2 cleric.
Lilith,
I don't have access
Rapunzel and
to
Dumbo. You
the
guys see this.
look at that.
Lilith takes staff off of her back,
Oh no.
and with this artifact that she has, takes a gem on it, crushes it, and you watch as the Bone Devils erupt in fire and smoke and sink back from hell. She looks at you, Rapunzel.
Oh no.
Sucks when they die, doesn't it? And is gone. We are out of initiative.
Oh,
But
I
yeah, no,
tried.
That's gotta be.
Yep, because I realize I'm like, yeah, once. I guess that's a little metagamey, but
I
paper's gone.
Yeah.
I hate that like.
I told her the plan.
Yep.
Okay, so because I can't do it because I'm not a cleric and Ryan doesn't know, but Eleanor the cleric knows. We need that
Yeah.
skull intact.
I've known about that spell. It's
When one of us
We
forgets to
speak
do
with that,
something
as
on
long
our
as the skull's
turn,
intact and it's
you
within
don't let
10
us go
days,
back
you
and
cast the
retcon
spell.
Sweet.
if
Talk to
Lilith
it.
forgot to use that legendary action to teleport away, shouldn't she have had to wait for it like the rest of us? As
I
players?
would have, but I was getting to your turn, and because we hadn't gotten there, there were no rolls. I would have to say she had the ability to do so. I do try to let you guys take turns, like retroactive, but like if we've gotten to that point where it's like
Yeah,
it could happen,
Yeah.
Somebody can
it's
teleport
I
away.
have to say
It's like,
no, that's
don't
where it's trying to get her.
Retrospection is annoying sometimes.
It is.
However, if the Nexus thing hasn't happened yet,
Because
then
it's
not
happened to me. There have been
retroactive.
stuff I have let go. I'm like, crap, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I actually forget legendary actions all the time. It's one of my worst features about me. But
personality failure.
It's a personality failure. It really is.
Here we
Which
are.
is great for you guys, because then I'm like, oh, I could have hurt them more.
Yeah.
All this is happening. People are still screaming out. You hear a lot of commotion coming from the right wing of the temple. A lot of the invis is dropped as people are getting naturally damaged as they're pushing each other out. The lights, after a few more moments, do eventually fade to a red as flame is engulfing side of the building.
Dumbo runs to find someone to help put out the fire.
Make an investigation check.
Steady
Can
eye.
I go?
Say I might. It's a steady eye. You might have a better time finding someone, but you're at the sake of time
This is
though.
true.
This is true.
I
I'm going to
need
go
steady eye.
try and get Davy. I don't know if he's dead yet.
Actually, no, I
Don't.
need steady eye because I have a +0 to investigation.
I know Davy's dead.
Yeah,
Am I
but you're
still
not with me
invisible?
right now, so I'm
No.
gonna go find
15.
Davy.
15. Dumbo, pretty sure you remember there seems to be a public servant house. Like, there's really no, like, fire station, cops.
Yeah.
It's kind of all in the same. You start running down as fast as you can if you want.
Okay.
As you're booking it there, all of you are seeing the fire going on. People are still streaming out. John, the invisibility is, like, it can go away now if you want. Like, even, it's that, like, you can bamf it if needed.
Yeah, I'll drop it.
Cool. All of you
So
see...
I immediately go to Davy because I'm trying to get him out. Do I see that he's
You run.
decapitated?
John is kneeling next to a decapitated person.
Okay, so question. Can I try to cast Revivify? I know that I'm not high enough level, but I feel like Rapunzel would try because,
Revivify doesn't bring back limbs
Revivify.
or appendages.
but it brings
Right.
people back from.
No, but only if they're
bringing back
intact.
a head
They
of
can't
Yeah.
be
Oh, it's only if they're
attached.
intact, then
that's-
yeah.
The
I'm
head
That's why
and the
Revivify
torso have to
is
be
a
intact to
third
do
level
Revivify.
spell.
Not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can do
because
Revivify
Okay.
if somebody's leg is cut
Then
off. not their head's
instead,
cut.
I'm going
Do
to
not.
They
scoop
just
up
don't
his
get their
head
leg
and I'm
back.
gonna get out.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
You take the head.
I do.
Okay.
What?
You run.
This is
All
so
of you are
gross.
running. Dumbo, you immediately find the public servant.
Because
you'll
I
see.
do know
A bunch of men and
spells,
women,
this is
very
one
racy,
I
just
don't
kind of
have
chilling
yet,
around.
but I
Just,
can't find
hey, what's
someone
going on?
who knows
What-
it, but I
Draws
have
big
to.
flame.
Resurrection.
fire!
No,
They
he's
immediately
dead.
fire! Let's go! You see immediately people are like coming out. You actually see they're like throwing out like two people grab quick scrolls. As they run down, you guys see a lot of these public servants of Magencia run. Boom, boom! These two throw the scrolls into the fire. As the fire eats them, boom! Torrential water just kind of pours from where they were.
Oh, that's really cool.
Within a matter of moments, people are getting safe. They're getting people out. You see a lot of these public servants. They're grabbing some of the other partygoers that were getting mauled from the other side of the temple.
Oh.
Get them out. Immediately trying to heal. Gotta make the last rolls real quick.
I'll use my healer feat as many
Ooh.
times as I need to for people who are making death saving throws.
High wisdom,
No
I
need.
can help.
They have all succeeded.
Nice.
So the people in time, very basic stuff. These people have like maybe base cantrips, whatever mages they have.
Spare the dice.
People,
Spare the dice.
basically,
Yeah,
right? It's that like
Slap
First
you're
aid
not
cantrip.
dying yet. Like here is
It is
bandages.
first aid cantrip.
It's the best first aid cantrip.
I love that
um,
first aid cantrip because you can literally slap someone into not dying. Just
Yeah.
As all these people, the
I'm gonna
party
cover
goers
up his head
have
with some
been
cloth.
saved. As you cover up the head, they bring out though the decapitated body of Davy. You see, all of these party goers are in mourning immediately. You see a lot of them are quiet. You see one dude pulls out what you could guess was like maybe like a really cool gem and places it on the body. Party on. You see a woman come over, definitely satyr. You see she places like a really beautiful sash. Party on. As this goes on, party on. You see though a lot of them taking off more trees, not only putting it on Davy, putting it at the base of the temple. As you guys look, yes, you were able to save from destruction and spreading through the city. This is a tight city. The temple's in ruins. You see a lot of people, those who aren't mourning or kneeling by the body, are leaving. You actually, all of you see there's a couple people that are taking off pendants or charms, throwing it to the temple, like nodding in still that respect, but then walking away. Dumbo, you hear this close enough to the head, this chief of service as they're not. You see just like, gotta tell you, this is horrible. A lot of these people, they're not the clerics, they're just the worshippers. It's gonna be rough. Some of the closest temples miles away. It's a shame. So I'm sorry. What happened? Was this a bad party going?
I just had a thought. Can I go do something? Because the fire's put out. Yeah.
Yes, the fire's put out.
The fire started in the office.
Yes.
So it stands to reason it wouldn't have gone to the entire temple quite yet.
You're correct.
I want to go back to the keg, and I'm gonna see if there's any of the drinks still in there.
Yeah!
Oh yeah!
I know I feel like that's a point of inspiration, right?
Point of inspiration.
That's a point of inspiration.
Yes! Yeah!
The keg.
The keg!
Point of inspiration. I'm going to make rolls
Okay, that's fine.
because
I'm
is
going to
the
grab
keg
Meg, and I'm
intact?
going
Is
to
it
tell
okay?
her
Correct.
There was still fire. Like things are spray. So
I know. So yeah, I'm gonna tell Meg this, and then I'm gonna try and go in with her.
Yeah. It helps that I'm not angry at you this time. I'm just angry that Lilith can
Yeah.
freaking teleport away whenever she's a little cowardly bitch. Meg is so angry.
I know. This is amazing.
Also, I'm angry. No, let's be honest. I am angry right now. Yes.
Hey, Ox.
What do you do when you find this keg? As Rapunzel, you scale the wall, pick it up. It is hot to the touch, boiling hot.
Okay,
Do
I
we
do
have
not open it
Any
yet.
containers or anything to like store it in a bottle that
I-
we've got?
No, first we gotta cool it down because it will explode if we aren't careful.
Yeah. Pressurized.
So
It's
right. So what
it's
I'm
pressurized
gonna do,
alcohol too. Like that's not going to be
Well,
great.
there's also take a sample to study it as well.
I can do create and destroy water as a ritual.
Yes, you can.
I'm
Just
gonna
like the
cool it
outside.
Cool
down.
water cooling around.
I'm
It
gonna
is
wait until
cool
it's
enough-
no longer steaming.
It is warm, but not steaming.
Okay.
Do we have
Do
like
you-
bottles or anything
Do
that?
you open it?
I'm going to wait still, and I'm going to be like, okay, guys, we need everyone's water skins right now.
Yeah, well, like
I
all empty
I
out the
take
water.
out, you know that wine bottle I bought a couple sessions ago?
You see two of the first Moors, the ones that first put the sash, are kind of just like, is that the keg?
It is.
We should take it to one of the other temples.
Yep. I need to.
Please do. Can we
Check.
have a
I'm
sample to
gonna
investigate to see
slow-
what
Whoa! Party foul!
Dang it.
You don't open the keg until it's dry.
I'm so sorry, Meg. Will you please?
Is
I'll
Dumbo
go
here?
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna
One
do
of us
this.
give you
I'm
like
gonna
a
go
little
up
side
to.
eye, like I know you're
Yep.
sneaky. Can
I'm
you,
going
like,
to
steal
drop
some?
the water skin that I have on the floor where I am, and I'm going to go and talk to them and say I am so sorry, especially about Davy.
While
And-
she's doing this, I would like to slide of hand some of the
Yes.
Dionysius juice into my own water skin.
And pick up mine that's on the ground right there.
Yes,
Fill
and
that
that
up
one
too.
too.
Yes.
Like as many as we can pass you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to distract them
Give me
as much as I
August,
can.
You know
and
that
actually-
wine I bought? a
No,
while
you
ago?
see Rapunzel, they're like, what are you doing with the keg? Is there still the juice in there?
So
I don't know
who
for
is
sure.
Going
I
to-
don't know for sure.
We have to keep that sacred. That
Who is going to escort this to the
Sacred.
temple? Because the
Oh,
reason
that's
this temple
important.
is attacked,
We believe this
Is
because
bec-
of this keg.
not we believe, we know
Yeah, that's
that these people wanted the keg.
24.
So I'm basically explaining like if you want to transport this thing, it is better
Give
be
me
under like
insight.
We need a
spiritual
guard.
authority.
And a
Yeah, we need a
religion
guard
check.
to happen.
Okay.
This is cool. Insight and religion. You see, they're like,
Insight is 22.
so this is insight's 22.
Yeah, it's reliable talent.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's minimum of 22.
Reliable talent's great
Yeah.
for rogues.
However,
It's amazing.
religion is 7. But the insight's 22.
This is powerful stuff.
Okay.
You've got enough for a mouthful. It looks like.
Okay.
That's it?
Hide that away and sort of like motion like.
He was chugging it. There is a mouthful left.
Oh my gosh, that's it?
Davey, why?
What
Hey,
a crazy
Actually,
reason.
that's probably good
You
for there
see,
to not be much
they're
left
like,
because again,
we
then
need
Can't
to
be
know,
abused.
like,
Yeah.
if
Can't be
there's
found
any
by it.
left, we gotta make sure it's kept safe with us.
That's understandable. I look at Dumbo and I'm like,
there's none left.
okay. I don't know if there's any left. I'm sorry. Take the keg. No, I couldn't tell what he was saying. I'm just like, he shook his
Well,
head.
but
That
he
means
shook
we're
his head,
good.
and I asked there's none left, and he gave me enough of that I think I know what happened.
Well, I
Unless-
don't. I was like, okay, shook his head, and then I looked back at them.
I kind of want to be nice here. I'll give this a
thank you.
group religion check.
Oh, okay, I have good religion.
I will
Does
help
somebody
you.
want to help me?
I will help you.
17.
17.
I have nothing
22.
to religion. I'll
22.
help someone.
I have a +0 to religion.
I already took a help action.
Two
Yeah.
months or something.
I'll give you the
I
help
already
I
action.
said I dropped it. I was like, what?
Do you need the help
Oh no, I got a 17.
Okay.
I'll give you the help action.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
see what the two people without any religion do. Whoop!
No!
18.
Dude!
Well, you get
Roll again.
advantage.
You never know.
Oh, yeah,
Couldn't
that's
add 20.
That's cocked.
No,
That's
well,
so
it's
cocked.
cocked. No.
2. No.
So you
So,
18 was good though.
18,
19?
17,
Yeah.
19, 17, and
22.
anything could happen with this mouthful.
Anything can happen. Okay. So we're gonna leave the temple now.
No,
We
I'll
can.
be more generous with it. There's a reason there's a point of inspiration, and it's not just for finding it.
Could she revivify Davy with this?
With that,
That would make you a level 20
22,
cleric.
Oh my gosh.
This is going to give you some
Oh my
insane
gosh.
stuff for a short amount of time.
Oh.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Davy back legally! The gods can't get mad because it's not your hair.
It's
Legally!
This is,
So we're gonna
That's-
leave, get out of the temple.
I
We're
wasn't
gonna
trying.
get out
I'm
of the
not trying to
temple.
metagame it,
Okay.
but there's a reason I gave you that point of inspiration because this is
okay.
some insane
Okay,
stuff
I'm
in
going
there.
to turn to Dumbo, please.
She can bring
Looks
him
around.
back to life.
Pulls out
Legally.
like, and he hands you your water skin, which is empty.
Oh.
Your water skin,
Thank
which is
you.
empty.
Okay, thank
you. Your water skin is empty.
Yeah. And then he pulls out his water skin, and it's like a little, like it's.
Okay,
Thank you.
You got this. You got this.
I'm going to just
I
throw
have
it back
blood
as
on
fast
my
as I can so that
Shot!
nobody else...
Divine shot! Divine shot!
Oh my gosh!
Lonnie, please take a shot in real life.
Yeah, we got
You,
the right
I will
Shut
choke on carbonation, you know
Lemonade
it!
shot it. Lemonade syrup
Lemonade's
shot it.
gone.
Syrup
There's
shot.
none.
Syrup shot.
There's
Syrup
more in the
shot.
fridge.
Dang it!
Yo, party rules, guys. You always bring more
Come
drink.
on.
Party on!
You think I would
Do you
totally
think one
do
time
this to
we
you
can
guys?
make a non-alcoholic jungle juice?
Oh, we're gonna make non-alcoholic jumble juice. I love it.
Here we go. This is so fun.
Take
I
a
cannot
shot.
believe that we did this.
I've made some preliminary rolls.
And you gotta take it like a shot in order for it to work.
Ah!
Rule of cool, my guy.
Rule of cool, my
Watch
guy.
as I throw it all over my face and y'all die laughing.
Yeah,
And I die
Here we
choking.
go.
that'll be great.
You guys, I'm not
We
a
need-
party
we
girl.
need that-
Actual craziest
High
session
percentage,
that-
high percentage. Rule of cool.
76.
Rule of
Calling
cool.
Rule of
We
76.
are invoking all
80s.
the
Shot!
Shot! Shot! Shot! Shot! Shot! Shot! Shot!
Just that way,
shot.
as shot.
That was the best as I could do, y'all.
Alright.
You know what?
Ah.
It's better than last time.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm
Rapunzel
seriously...
is learning.
Yeah.
Rapunzel's learning. Come on. We spent all the time with
Rapunzel,
alcoholics and
boom.
police and thieves.
I know.
You feel a buzz, a complete and
Yeah.
total voomph. As
That's the god music.
all of you watch Rapunzel's eyes, purple mist swirls in and around.
That looks Dionysius, right?
Rapunzel, you've got one thing you can do right now. What are you about to do?
I'm going to bring him back. We need
As
you.
you place the head
They're like,
on
what?
the body, you watch as these two other disciples kind of just you just drank the cheese. Like
Hell
they're
yeah!
more just like
Fuck you,
Jumbo,
Lila!
jumbo, like, hold on.
I guess
As
like
just
so vintage
full,
and regular, like, ah!
Can
Okay,
I, for
goddamn.
flavor, like,
Basically,
put my,
yeah, we're
like,
leaving a
spread
job
my hair
unfinished.
on it?
You
Yep.
spread the hair, you everything. Party That's where we're gonna end tonight's session. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for playing. We'll see you next time.